Hold on, let me get settled first. Let me get myself together.
This is your boy, Chester Searles, where money rules the world, with my co-host, AZ My
Hmm.
Zone and Black Hands. Welcome to another show. It's your boy Chester Searles, where money rules the world. And we gonna get right into it. I gotta be honest, man. There's some shit going on in the news right now. Pretty sure everybody's heard it. But the Michigan coach crashed out today, the other day. And he got fired from his job. But also I actually want to just say I hope he gets help after this as well. And I don't want to be like just talking about this guy like he's a nobody. What was his last name, by the way? Coach Sharon.
Man, dig, brother love.
Hey,
We gonna call him
he
brother
must have
love
been
for
Buddy
now.
Love.
Brother love, man. He out there doing the most, man. What's wrong with that brother, man? I don't know what takes you to the point of want to crash out to that capacity. Like, once it's out there, it's out there, man. People feel like they always can try to put toothpaste back in the tube, man. You can't put toothpaste back in the tube. Once it's out there, it's out there. But, man. So who cares at that point? I'm just disappointed that it went all the way to that part. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you just blew the bag because even if it was your last year, you still ain't gonna get the money because they trying to do it like a just cause fire. So he ain't even gonna be able to get the 13 million that's left on his contract or something like that to that nature, which is unfortunate because now you done blew the bag. Not only you got a case and now your career over. You know what I'm saying? You still could have had a career if you wouldn't have did that. Like it wasn't
Only
over for you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a scandal like adultery. Adultery is a sin, but it ain't no damn it ain't against the law. In some states it is against the law.
it
You
should
know what I
almost.
mean?
I mean, the only way you can cheat really is if you're married. So
No, he married.
I'm just saying. So he was cheating and doing some bad shit. So guess what? It caught up with him. And sometimes things do catch up with men that think that things ain't sweet. You know what I'm saying? When you get caught up in some shit, it ain't sweet, man. So
Man, the first thing you said, man, if he beat Ohio State, that wouldn't even matter.
hey, and I don't want to be the one to say it, but hey, he win those games. He beat Ohio State. He wouldn't have crashed out because everything would still be good. But by him getting fired, it became a snowball effect of what could happen. You know what I mean? Welcome
Black
to another
hands,
show.
black hands, black hands.
What's going on? What's going on, family?
Hey, we up in here, man. We talking. We already done.
We done set the tone for the first topic about the crash out, man. I say, hey, man, it's unfortunate for that brother that blew everything. You could have still had a career. All he had to do is just let it be what it is. Like, okay, I got caught up with it. I ain't done nothing wrong. You know what I mean? So But see, people don't be understanding, man. Sometimes I do be feeling like, man, to a certain extent, man, that's a prestigious job, man. I think he the first African American to ever to ever be a head coach at Michigan, if I ain't mistaken. Like,
You're not mistaken.
that's a prestigious job, and then it happened just like it seemed like it's scripted. Like he get what it's like, oh man, it's like you look like we Tiger Woods or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck, man?
Man, speaking of
Well,
Tiger Woods, the black man, and I don't want to say like black man, but we are under attack in a crazy way. And I don't want to say it like that to fuel a fire into this society, but athletes, prominent people, men, and we can go down the line. We can go from Puff Daddy, Coach of Michigan, Bill Cosby, Prince, Michael Jackson. There's so many people that it's to a point where how does it all get to that point? So being prominent meaning is you're on top. So I'm gonna be the one to tell you if you're on top, the only way is down. So everybody's that you think is even on your side is not on your side.
well, I'm gonna say that well, he's definitely probably most likely the only. I don't remember another black head coach at Michigan, and I've been there all my life.
It
So,
wasn't one. It wasn't one.
and
And they
then,
said he's the first.
but guess what? But to win a national championship on the staff and to beat Ohio State, that's definitely never been done by a black head coach at Michigan. But things happen. Like we ain't gonna sit here and say like we don't do nothing wrong. The problem I have with the situation is he made a bad decision, but they forwarded it. They forwarded his affliction. Like they made it worse than it really had to be. And not saying that it wasn't his fault. Yes, it's all lands on him because, man, you got to keep in your pants, right? You got to do it. It's no other way around it. You got to do it. Whatever it takes. Secondly, you're married. You're messing up, man. You can't do it. So, yes, he's got to pay for his whatever he did wrong, right? Everybody has to pay for whatever they do wrong, man. It's just messed up that it has to be the brother, though. It's like, bro, you ain't learned, bro. You ain't learned from the examples
Shannon Sharp.
before you, right? And
He just went through it.
It's a million people we can say, we can go down the list, but bro, so at some point you gotta learn from other people's mistakes and not make the same mistake. At least if you're gonna make a mistake, let it be something that has never been done before. Don't go and do the same thing the one before you did, and then you think it's gonna be different for you. That don't make no sense. But
that's called a fool.
Yes. And that's it is what it is. But guess what? I don't feel sorry for him. I don't, because he a grown man. You chose to do that, and you knew the consequences of the action, and you chose to do it anyway. So do your time, come back. Hopefully you still got a wife, and try to make up, because you ain't gonna never be able to live this down. It's never gonna be a time when somebody's gonna forget it and not mention it. So just get ready. and put on a leather coat, motherfucker, because you're gonna need it.
You ain't lying. But AZ Mazon, what do you got to say about this, man? And what is your perspective on this? And knowing that you're a big, a fan of just football, and college football is very exciting. But what do you have on your mind right now about this situation? Because I know you've dealt with women, period. So first, give me your synopsis on that.
Man, like I covered a little bit before, Blackheads and whoever else, I can't even see their name that's on the panel right now. But I was really saying, like, I'm looking at it from the standpoint of, you know, you got to think about your career. Like, you lost your whole mind, man. I guess can't be like, I done been in a love triangle before, man. I done been in that situation, but not with my career. Well, my career was on the line, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't consider it a career like his. This is a real career. We talking about millions. We're not talking about just like something that can be replaced. It's like for a prestigious program, like you making history. You know what I mean? And like, you mean to tell me that you're gonna appoint an assistant or somebody pointed that assistant and you got tempted? Man, I don't know what to think. But it seemed like it's like some kind of like textbook thing that you can do to trap, you know, black men of his caliber. You see what I'm saying?
But if you get
That's
trapped that way,
that's
though, you
that's in
deserve to
that
like lose your
position.
job forever. I feel like.
I that's a like who's that? That's C4 on the panel.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
See, listen, this is nothing disagreeable about the statement you just made, but it gets it's to me it's comical because you got to think about like it's been a lot of history of stuff of this magnitude, man. Like this is the going thing for people that of black men of this caliber put in these type of situations, work so hard to get in these type of opportunities and actually do it, make history and everything. And it's always jeopardized by a Caucasian woman every time.
I don't think that is like exclusive to black men though. I think that's for like every other like every man has to deal with those temptations or desires, but like it's not like Sharon Moore is just like some random guy. Like this is you should know your status and you should like be a bit more disciplined than that instead of cheating and then like getting caught with a white woman, even though you're
Yeah, that's
already
no
married to
doubt.
a white woman who looks the exact same as a white woman. You're cheating
That's
on
no,
your
I don't
white
know.
woman
He's still
wife
talking because I
for
can't hear you.
hello?
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. But I said that he's cheating on his white wife with a white woman who looks just like her. And then after he's caught and fired, he then threatens to kill her, his wife, and then himself, and then gets arrested. Like I think even if he gets fired for the cheating stuff, that's fine. I think you can find a job somewhere else. But I think the crash out after that is a bit. It's kind of just ruined his entire life.
Hey, well, hey, it is kind of ironic how a black man can be a coach and can ruin it over a white woman, right? And throw it all away. But the president of America, of the United States of America, said just grab him by the pussy. And he got 34 felonies, but he the president. It's something wrong here. It's something wrong. Or
You're
am I
comparing two
crazy?
different things, though. I think you're comparing two different things because.
Well, no, I'm just saying it's a crime been committed. It's a sexual assault been committed. They said he was, whatever she said he did. It's a sexual assault, and it's a crime been committed. That's the same thing he did. He was the same thing.
No,
He was assaulting women too,
yeah,
and but I'm
that's
just saying
different
it's the
from.
same thing.
Uh,
It's the same thing as a crime, and it was
no, it's not,
sexual assault.
because I don't think Trump was never like arrested or like tried for anything, even if like even before his
Of course,
presidency.
he was
He
never
was found
arrested,
liable for rape, though.
but
He
that
did
don't
get found liable
mean
for rape during
that
the
don't
Biden
mean
administration, but
well. But
it wasn't a
this is the
crime.
thing. He got convicted of 34 felonies and he didn't get arrested. So what I'm saying
Yeah, he
is,
did. Yeah, he did. He got
well, he got
arrested,
arrested.
but he
When
didn't
did
get.
he go to jail?
He got arraigned. He didn't like. He got like
All
immediately
right,
out.
then. That's
He
different. That
didn't
ain't nothing.
arrested and
Okay.
then go into jail. Is different things, though.
Okay. So that I'm saying he got 34 felonies and he got a sexual assault claim against him and he never went to jail. So it's the same thing. But the only
But no,
difference
I
is,
think the difference is that Trump
okay.
responded by just denying it. I think like if Trump said if Trump just like went out and said, "Yeah, I did all of
So you
this and I'm
think,
going to crash
so
out
you
and
think if
kill
he would have,
everybody. I hate
so
this
no,
country and I'm going to kill
No,
myself." I
but
think that's a bit different from what Sharon Moore did. I think just moving on is the best thing for him.
I know, like, I see where both of y'all coming from. Like, I'm coming from a
and
basis
let me
of
say this. I ain't saying that he shouldn't be. Let me say this before AZ. I ain't saying that he shouldn't be locked up. I ain't saying that he didn't do nothing wrong. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if it's good for him, it's supposed to be good across the board. Does that make sense?
that makes sense.
No, no, I don't think so, because we all know that different people of privilege operate in a different system than most
Okay,
other
then
people,
that's what I
especially
wanted
Black
you to say.
people.
That's it. Okay.
We're saying that
Yeah,
as if we're all treated the same, but we're not. So
I
when
know.
you
That's
say
what
that,
I'm pointing out. That's what I was pointing out, nephew. But
yeah,
go ahead.
but as a person of that stature, you would think that he would know the implications of that and the discipline that you need to have to maintain that position and become like a prominent person that you can look at, like Coach Prime or something like that, where you're a Black person of
No,
prominence, and
see,
now
you're
he's
right.
crashing out and it's over for his entire
Prime,
career.
no, Coach Prime, no, he can't do nothing. He already know because he done been down the road before, and he know, so he know not to do it. But that's what he's supposed to know, though, because look at all
That's what
the
I'm saying. Yeah.
examples before him. That's the point. I was like, whoa, how you gonna do the same thing that you see other, bro? It just, bro. That's why I don't
Yeah.
feel sorry for him. I
It's
don't
also
feel
just not
sorry
like
for
as
him.
a Black man. It's just like as everyone, as like a man working in the workplace, you should not do that. Like that's a basic thing that everyone knows. Like
Well,
you're not just
well,
a Black person in this exclusive
I
way. You should
understand
not do
that,
that.
but
I,
he had examples before him
Yeah.
that he's supposed to be like, man, I can't I can't do that. You
he
can't
got it.
tell me he was hiding under a rock when all this stuff was going on, when these situations happen to other people. He know it, but for some reason, he I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't.
I say I'm gonna close with this. Know what I mean? Because really, this was is really we poking at and pointing out to. It's something to the nature that you alluded to when you was talking about. Everybody don't have the same set of rules. Depending on class, and that's where you like to have it at. But we got to acknowledge the elephant of the room that it is prejudices that happen against Americans that's descendants of slaves over here that are so-called black people. So when you look at it, that he's the first ever black coach for that university, and that's a prestigious university, and they football program is their money maker. That's their biggest money maker to fund all the great stuff that they have at that school, because that is a good degree to have, a Michigan degree. So when it comes to knowing all of that, there's a different set of rules for you as a black coach for this prominent university that really don't
Also,
in
look at the picture.
history.
Like she's
Really,
mid. Like she's not even that attractive
yeah, yeah,
to
really
like
in history though. You know what I'm saying?
for
Like,
$12 million. You're
yeah,
gonna
like,
lose that over mid.
yeah,
Like,
but
come on, man.
this is the stuff happened. Look at the look at the Tiger Woods thing. Know what I mean? And I reason why I bring up Tiger, and I'm just bringing up like it's another married man that did something similar. When it got a woman that looked similar to his wife, and this is the things that happen. But people are held to a different standard because who they are or who they, or their appearance or race, what you call it. People are held to a different standard. But this will just be just a sweep under the rug. Nobody will be losing their job behind that. And the thing is, what Chet alluded to was, no, he ain't alluded to. This was a statement. He said if he would have beat, if the Michigan would have beat Ohio State, he wouldn't have got fired. How many on the panel believe that?
No, I don't
I
believe
don't
that.
think so.
I believe he was getting
I
fired
do.
anyway.
Because he's such a replaceable coach, though.
He
Because
was
like, you
gonna
look
get
at
fired
He
anyway.
is a replaceable
Yeah.
coach, but guess what? We can sweep that up under the fucking rug with these wins because we beat Ohio State. If you don't beat Ohio State, the eye looking at you now like, hey, motherfucker.
But
Hey,
it wasn't
well,
though. It was
listen,
on like
I get
I
what you're
don't,
saying,
how
Chuck,
good it
I
but
was.
don't
this what
think
I
y'all
want to.
understand. I don't think y'all
This
understand
what I
how
want to say.
important beating Ohio State is to Michigan.
I listen. How you gonna tell me I don't understand? I
No,
do,
Bo
but
Schembechler,
what I'm
look,
saying is this: at the end of the day, all that he still is a black man. And he's held at you just said it, he's held at a different standard. Whereas if Jim Harbaugh would have did it and beat Ohio State, or if he would have lost, it probably would have got swept under the rug.
I
At the
don't
very
think so at
least, it
all.
wouldn't be put all over the place. Because guess what? It happens all the time. I remember back when Ben Roethlisberger had several sexual assaults claims against him in college. And I bet y'all probably ain't never heard of none of them.
Go look at Kobe
heard
though.
of
He
them.
raped a woman and
Well,
got
I'm
away with
just
it and
saying.
became the best
But that
basketball player of all time.
Kobe, they had it all over the news. He was everywhere. But what I'm saying is we are held at a different standard, like AZ Mazon was saying. Yes. So I do believe he would have still been fired for this reason only, because of who it happened to.
Well,
Whether
we
on
talked
both
about this
ends.
before we got on the show. We
Right.
said they didn't fire Chip Kelly. A dude died on his watch. He got another job after that.
Because
he did kill a kid. Yeah, that's kind of
they
crazy.
but they are held at a different standard though.
Oh no, not Chip Kelly. Brian Kelly. He killed a kid. Brian Kelly.
Yeah, Brian Kelly.
Not Chip
Brian Kelly.
Yeah.
Right.
So
But
it's just.
do you see, like, it's a difference, man. It's a difference. Like AZ was going into. It's a difference. It's a difference between when they do something and when we do something. So that's why we have to be extra careful. We got to be extra precautious. We got to be extra tight on our ship so that we don't fall even a little bit. Because
but it's not
that's
like
what
that
it is.
though. I don't know, because you're saying that we have to just be perfectly and squeaky clean. We should be that anyways, like regardless of being black or white or whatever. And also, this isn't like he lost a game against Ohio State, and so he needs to be exposed for being a sex pest and rapist and stuff like that, and like stalker. He directly used his relationship to
we should be good.
have an affair with with a white woman, at that. Like on a white woman, like it's crazy. So that's not like some minor inconvenience there. That's like an actual like breach of like the organization's like trust in them and stuff like that. So it's not just like a little mistake.
Well, you're right. I agree. We supposed to always do right. That's why I was saying he got a wife. Keep your shit in your pants, bro. You can't do that. You can't do it. Now, if you do it, understand when the shit happen, when it come down, everything gonna burn to the ground. It's no way they're not gonna be trying to help. They're not gonna, there's nobody gonna sweep anything under the rug. You're left out to dry. You gotta understand that. There's no protection for him. So, and for none of us, just for the record, any of us, this applies to all of us. Because like Cheddar Bob said earlier, he said, we're under attack. If you don't understand that, damn, we might be having this conversation about whoever don't understand that in the future, because that's what you need to understand so that you can be aware of how you need to move, how you need to conduct yourself. And guess what? Everybody that it's so many, it's a lot of people that's in trouble or in prison or locked up that's innocent. And I ain't saying that all of them is innocent. I'm saying some of them need to be locked up. But everybody that's locked up ain't criminals and ain't felons and all of, ain't guilty. So, but guess what? They locked up. So it can happen to anybody. It can happen to any of us. I can't speak for anybody else because I ain't them. But I know what goes on in my community with my people and the people that look like me. I know how we gotta move. We gotta move different.
But false imprisonment is different from like confirmed, like you did that stuff. Like,
no,
it's not
I didn't say. I said everybody.
Like,
I didn't say
up and,
everybody.
But I know for
I know
my
some
wife,
people,
myself, and my mistress. Sorry, it's not. I don't think you can just stumble into that. That takes like a different type of like stupid and lack of discipline to get into that situation.
I don't think
I think it's
you're
like not
talking
even looking
about
for like a black coach or a white coach. Like you're a type of stupid like that does not deserve to like be in a leadership position or be in sports or anything like that. Like if you're leveraging your relationship and then when you get caught, you're gonna crash out like that. I think if he doesn't crash out, he'll bounce back. But now it's over.
Yeah, it's definitely over, and it should be over for all those reasons that you just said. Like you can't be like that because like we need somebody strong minded it's gonna be pressure. Like beating Ohio State every year. That's pressure. Cause it's like people that like this like a religion to people in Ann Arbor. Like this ain't no game. People like spend they life savings to come up there and support Michigan. So he better be, you know what I'm saying? He better be, you know what I mean, ready and prepared for the pressure that comes with going against Ohio State, who always probably going to have the best athletes in the country. So it ain't like you finna be playing, like you got to be prepared. And this a real rivalry. So man, like but I'm thinking like I'm probably kind of explaining it from the act itself, like just being fired just because of the affiliation and you know what I mean? Like you dumb anyway from that. Like you stupid, you know the rules, basically.
yes,
Like
you know
it's a
better.
different set of rules for us. So you know not to even put yourself in that situation.
He's supposed to be miles away from that.
Yeah, you're
Just
supposed to be
off of that,
100% focused and trying to get this program to
where it
continue.
once
Yeah,
was, right?
continue to be competing for national championship.
So basically, he got comfortable and and slipped, knowing that you can't slip like that. This not for you. You can't get away with it. It's not gonna end good for you. So if knowing that, man, you're supposed to be. You listen. I just that's why I don't feel sorry for him, man. Because he a grown man. He's not, bro. He got that job, so he's not an idiot. He's not goofy, right? He know what he's doing. But when it comes to his morality and his discipline, he failed, and that's it.
Billionaires say he's it's over for him. He's an afterthought. It's really over.
Yeah, listen, no, he ain't gonna be able to coach Little League right now. He ain't coaching nothing else at all. Period.
and he shouldn't.
Well, okay, let's go to our comments right quick. Hold on 1 second. We got Ghost. He says comfortable. He was dumb. You know what I mean? Like, and he's right. He actually, like what they used to say back in the day. They used to say, "Don't think with your other head, think with your brain." You know what I'm saying? So he
So
out there when you get a lot of money, man. And what was this contract? $12 million. We already know your women level go up, and the money is up there too. So
look, Chet,
if
this is
you
what I want to
married,
ask
you
you.
got to be focused and disciplined, and that's
Ask
it,
this
man.
question.
It's gonna
Ask,
everywhere is temptation.
ask Ghost this question. I hear him say he was dumb,
He-
but was he dumb? What was he dumb for? Was he dumb for crashing out, or was he dumb for even being in that situation? Because a lot of people say, man, he dumb. I wouldn't have did that. I wouldn't have crashed out, but I probably would have hit her though. You know, that's still dumb though. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
But is
yeah.
it the crash out or is he dumb, period? Because I think he dumb, period. His
I think it's both.
morality, his discipline is shot, period. So before he even got to the crash out part, he was dumb before he even got there. He was dumb the first time he can't have an encounter with that woman. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think for me, it's fine to be dumb in that situation. You know, get fired. You're gonna job search. But now, like, since he's crashed out and he's like an actual like coward by like threatening his wife and threatening, instead of like learning that lesson and just moving on
Facing,
and moving with his life.
yeah,
Now
facing
he's
it
gonna
and
be
dealing
in
with it.
jail and a pariah in the college football community and the football community at large. Like, it's over for him. So yeah, I think that's the
Well,
dumbest
I'm
part.
saying, but listen, I'm saying it was over the moment he had an encounter with that woman. It just was a matter of time. It didn't, even if he don't crash out and say, I'm gonna kill myself and you and her and kill everybody, even if he don't say that, he still cooked. At the end of the day, he cooked, period. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think
Regardless
it's a
of
done
that.
deal when you play up the snow like that. I don't think it's a done deal when you see a white woman that's like 20 years your junior, and it's over because like Michigan's like full of them, and the coaching, and the football staff's probably full of them as well. I think if it was a matter of time, I think that's fine, but it's just the way it's like life is about
He
how you
went out.
respond, not like
Hey, billionaire
so.
billionaire don't even make sense. You see that comment?
Fellas.
Evan, what's going on, Portland? What's going on? Welcome to the show.
That's all the
Well,
comment that was speaking.
hey, do you have something to interject in with Brother Corey?
I've been listening to the past like 7 minutes.
Yeah, billionaire said having sex with a woman that makes 40K a year.
Hey, that don't even
Hey,
make sense.
he say, and you're
It kind of
making
does. She has
millions
nothing
is
to, yeah.
dumb.
That don't even make sense.
Single up,
She has
married.
everything to gain from
He basically
that
said, "Oh,
relationship.
what you doing messing with a woman that's beneath you like that?"
Because every woman, this is the thing, women gonna be beneath you anyway. When you're a man, that's the same thing as like how men are.
Huh?
We'll see a woman at the bus stop. We can be driving in a Bentley. We'll see a woman in a bus stop. If she look good to us, we'll talk to her. Why? Because that's who we are. It don't matter about women and their money. That's why it don't make sense. Because a woman,
No, but
this
I
is the
think what
thing.
he's saying is that like the working
Well,
relationship and how like he had
no, he said, no, he didn't say that. He said
over her
single
salary.
or
Like
married. That don't even make sense. That
no, but
dude,
still,
I think
and
Sharon.
then he has control over the salary. He's like he doubled it after the affair. This guy like directly used his working relationship to like get into an affair with this lady. That is
hey,
like that's messed up.
I'm gonna
That's
ask
worse than just
everybody on the
a normal
panel.
affair.
I'm gonna ask everybody on the panel. Listen, what woman have y'all had that made more money than y'all?
Shit, right now, motherfucker.
That's I said. So how many is that? How many you had? One?
No, I had one
Yeah.
like about like 10 years ago. My ex, she was making more than me when we first got together.
And that was a problem, wasn't it?
No.
Yeah, it was. It
Who's it?
was.
See
Who's
It
it?
that?
became
Who is
it
it?
became a problem.
Who's it? Who's it? Who's it a problem to though? Who is it a problem to?
Well, it's whoever it is. I'm not saying it's a problem to everybody. I'm saying I was really asking the question. Was it a problem? He said yes. So that's his opinion. That's his situation. And don't nobody know it better than he. Right?
No, I'm just saying. Who would it be a problem to if that was to occur? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it doesn't
whoever
really make
that
sense.
whoever would have a problem with it. So now, this is the point I was making was 9 times out of 10, the man is going to make more money than his woman. Because a woman, 9 times out of 10, ain't dealing with no man that don't make no money. Okay,
I don't think
tell
that
me
makes
one.
sense at all, man. I think it's not about the money; it's about the more like the influence that he has over her, and her
he
pay, and like the
uses-
benefits that she could get from like leveraging that relationship with him. And she
I'm
got
just
that,
saying.
and now it's over. But yeah,
I'm
I
just
don't
saying.
think. I don't think it was a financial piece, man. I just think he was foolish, man. You just can't.
No,
deal,
I
you
wasn't
can't-
telling. I ain't
you
saying
can't
that
deal with
what
your-
he
you can't
did.
deal
I
with
was
your
just making it.
subordinates.
I was just making an example. I was just using an example of what billionaire said. That's where I was coming from. Well, he said that a man is stupid for having sex with a woman that make 40,000 a year and you make
Men do it
millions.
every day. Men do it every day.
That's the
Yeah,
point.
Yeah.
So
men
how
do
does
it
that
every
make?
day, so that
That's
don't
what
make
I'm
any
saying.
sense.
That's
I
how
think
it
It makes sense.
But what he
That's
was
the
trying
point
to,
I was
the
making.
context of like
his
they're
saying
in a
was,
workplace together.
listen. Come on, y'all. Listen. At the end of the day, meeting any woman at the fame and fortune is putting you at risk, and that's probably a good statement because it's just real, man. Life is crazy, bro. So it can happen.
But the thing is, we try. It sounds like you're trying to justify whether him meeting that woman was right.
Right. Do you see how crazy that sounds?
It's not right. That's his subordinate.
It's not right.
He was wrong in all facets of the situation. Sharon Moore was wrong. You can't justify what he did. He was completely wrong. You can't do that. That is your subordinate.
That's the right.
You cannot
That's the point.
fraternize with your coworkers. You as a superior, you cannot do that.
Man, that's Charleston White said that's a $10,000 lawsuit automatically.
10,000.
If somebody can
10,000.
hire you, he said that's $10,000 easy.
But if it's written policy and you break that policy, you can't sue.
Yeah.
You can't sue.
And that's a universal policy. That's everywhere.
Exactly.
That's everywhere.
Universal policy. You can't do that, man.
And that's the point I was making about how we have to be morally sound.
Yes, bro. Yes.
We must be morally sound. And then I'm gonna say this: for a black man in that position, you have to be 10 times.
I know y'all didn't heard this. Keep your head down. Keep your head down and work. Don't be visible.
And then the crazy thing is, he was being successful. He was winning games. He wasn't, bro. What are you doing? What are you thinking?
I also think the piece of that though is that he was really like replaceable because all he do is just run the ball. Like what kind of coach can't do
that's Michigan football. We didn't told you that.
Coach can't do that.
That's why he got the job. Listen, that's why he got the job. That's Michigan football. Because you don't like their style of play, don't mean you gonna dictate who they hire and fire. That's their philosophy. That's been the philosophy forever. You're not gonna change it.
What's the point?
But the thing is,
I can get a white wife right now. And am I the next Michigan coach? If I had a white wife, right? Like
guess what?
Tomorrow,
the next Michigan coach gonna run the football. Watch this. Keep your eyes peeled.
I don't think he gets that job if Harbaugh doesn't write that into the contract that he's the successor. He don't get that job if Harbaugh don't write that
Right.
into the
agree.
contract.
I agree with that.
He don't get
You're
that job.
1000%.
Welcome
I
to the
agree
show,
with that.
That's
D'Angelo.
I
What's
true.
think
going
that
on,
I
my
think
cousin?
I think
What
that's
up?
Billy right there.
What up,
Excellent,
gents? Yeah.
excellent. Good to
So,
see you, man. Thank you
all
for
right, good to
joining
see.
the show.
Oh, 100%, 100%. I was here. That was me in the comments. I was Billy, billionaire. I just want to clarify some of the things I was saying. Y'all wasn't understanding. You know, so much can get lost in translation when you texting. All I was saying was where he's at in life. We know this, right? We know rich men, men with resources, feel like they're above the law. We know this. This is going to be a thing. It's been a thing. It's going to be a thing forever. So if you choose to cheat on your wife and participate in infidelity, it's a way to go about that as well. Like if you're gonna cheat, I'm not saying it's right. You shouldn't cheat. He was wrong all the way. But if you're gonna cheat, you can't cheat so low to where if some shit go bad, she's looking at you like, I can get this, I can get that, I can get this. I mean, she okay, her dad is rich, whatever, but she's not rich. He had everything to lose. He had nothing to gain but a nut. You know what I'm saying? So all I was saying with the comment I made was if you're gonna cheat, cheat with the woman that's married, cheat with the woman that's a multimillionaire or that's a CEO at a tech company, cheat with somebody that has something to lose like
That
you
makes
do.
sense.
You know what I'm saying?
That
That's
actually makes
all.
sense because
And,
the lever, like both of you guys have something to lose now, and so it's less likely to come
yeah,
out. That is, it's morally gray,
that
but I do
But
agree.
but
I
but
do
but
agree.
but
hey,
but that but you can't do that. Doesn't work. That scenario doesn't play out in this situation
well,
because
no, I'm
you
saying
can't
it
do it inside
no,
of where you work. He can't
no,
do
listen.
that.
Listen. I don't care. He's a millionaire. He's making $5.5 million a year. If you need your dick wet by a young whatever, go do it the right way. He would have been better off paying a prostitute regularly to get that service. You feel me? Why have a relationship at work anyway when you can't do it when it's
You ain't
prohibited?
lying.
You know what I'm saying? That's
That's true.
stupid anyway.
Yeah, that's what we
Like
saying. That's what we saying.
like it's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
dumb all the
That's
way
basically what
around.
we
So
saying.
if you like, and to Cuz point, this man is smart. He don't know dummy get the head coaching job at Michigan. I don't care who vouching for you. So he's not an idiot. So I can't say, oh, he's dumb. He has a mental block. No, he knew what he was doing. He just thought he was above the law, and it blew up in his face. And now the lame part of him came out. I'm gonna tell you, he probably grew up lame, no girls, no motion, no nothing. So when he got money, it went to his head. And we see it a lot. We see that shit a lot. I'm just disappointed because for one, he's a black man. For two, he's 39. He's young. He didn't build his whole life for this moment to make this money to be in this position. And then to be man, man, it just look bad. As a black man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was embarrassed, and I don't even know that man. I don't even know that man, but it made me feel away. I ain't gonna lie to you. I still feel away about it right now because damn, you got everything at your fingertips, and you threw it all away for a little piece of pussy. Man, you clown, bro. You a clown. That's all I got though. It was wrong. I wouldn't have did it in no form or fashion,
Hey,
but it's a way to do it
with
though.
that clarification, I get what you're saying. Cause I was like, I kind of didn't. I was like, that didn't even sound right. So I get what you're saying. Yeah, okay, yeah. But you're right. Keep it in your pants. If you keep it in your pants, you go a long way. Married and unmarried. Hey, if you unmarried, you keep it in your pants extra. If you're married, you ain't got to because you got your wife. So if you're unmarried, keep it in your pants. You go a long way, man. You'll be okay. Just keep it in your pants, man.
Yeah, that's great
Yeah.
advice. Very great advice. And 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 I guess to top it off, man, is like when you're doing it's just like us right now, man. We got our own show. Now, just think if you mess with somebody and next thing you know, we're making all of this stuff and you fucking up with this one chick and she's taking over your life. And and next thing you know, she got all your money from the Happy Face Podcast show. You would be the dumbest son of a gun on earth. So you need to really understand your worth.
Yes.
And
yes.
just like we were saying, they need to understand theirs as well. And you should, you got to be able to see communication is one of the things I think he's lacking. He needs help. He needs psychological help. He needs all of these things because he's gonna need domestic violence class. He got all this
Anti-Freak Anonymous classes.
Hey,
yes, he's gonna need all of those.
De-freak him.
He's a freak body. He's a freak body.
He gonna go to Diddy class.
Freak Anonymous class. He's a freak.
But it's Freak Anonymous.
Freak Anonymous.
But he got to get his life right.
Man, he ain't got no. He ain't gonna go to no FA now. Come on, dog.
Any one of us.
Freaks Anonymous.
That man's a freak, man.
Freaks Anonymous, man.
He is freaked out. Yeah, he is freaked out.
Freak body individual.
But see, it's like this. But think, if he has an outlet like this to talk to somebody and get it off his chest, maybe he probably wouldn't even be doing nothing. You know what I mean?
You can't talk out like, freakery, Dad. It's too strong a force.
Hey, man, he can't talk out freakery, man.
He's following like Instagram models and stuff too. He's a freak. He's freaking out on the public Instagram. It's too strong, man.
Is he freaked out like that, man?
Yeah, he freaked out. Anytime you jeopardize your livelihood and that kind of position,
yeah. Okay,
you're a freak. You're a freak.
You're a freak.
Hey, the world, the word is monogamously challenged. Because he
also that's freaked out.
He's mentally challenged.
Man. I mean, that's just the technical term, but yeah, man, he man, it's fucked up, bro.
I'm gonna say this too, though. Like, I mean, you could tell mentally he just thought he was above the law. Like, and we don't know the feeling. I don't know if y'all have had multi-millions at one time. Anybody on this call has had multi-millions in their account at one time, and they're like, I don't know if y'all have. I haven't, right? So I don't know the actual feeling of having 5, 6, 7, 8, just millions of dollars, and what it'll do to my mind. I don't know that, but I do know this: if you're married with 3 kids and you are the head coach for one of the biggest, the most winningest university in the history of sports, college sports, and you're having unprotected sex with someone that you work with, a young girl, and you're married, and you know you're not supposed to do this, and you're coming inside of her, something is wrong with you, bro. Something is not clicking.
Graphic.
Listen. I'm telling you, something is not clicking in your mind. You feel what I'm saying? Something's not clicking. Yeah. Either you think you're above the law and you're never gonna get caught, and you got it all at your fingertips. I'm good, I got this. It's either that, which is delusion, because what is the end? It's gonna end. It's gonna end. Either you're gonna break up with her, she's gonna break up with you. It's gonna go bad, bro. It's gonna go bad. Like, you already married.
Either way.
So it's gonna blow up. At some point, it's not if, it's when. It's gonna blow up. So why is you nutting her? She pregnant, and then you tell her to get the abortion. She bucked. She say no. She lawyered up. She went and got lawyers, and then it all blew up. So he was just an idiot, bro, from top to bottom. Like, his actions show you that he wasn't. And we can't say he's slow, because we know he ain't slow. All I could fall back on.
He was horny, man. He was horny.
No, it's not horny. It's not horny, bro. Because you gotta think about it. Horny, bro. I'm telling you, listen.
Horny leads you to do things like that.
No, bro.
It's like a Diddy complex, like using power to.
It's power.
It's
power. See, listen.
Power.
Sex was
Diddy
secondary,
syndrome.
bro. Sex was secondary. It wasn't the sex, bro. Because you gotta think how easy it is for that man to get sex. Just think about it, bro. He got millions, bro. He can literally go get sex whenever he wants, even if you have to pay the little $500. That ain't shit. It's not about sex, bro. It was about power, control, and him
Nah,
getting the and him. No, I'm
Hey,
telling you, him
Buddy
doing
was
what
in
he
love.
want.
at the end of the day,
Old head was in love. That's what
at
told
the
me.
end of the
How though?
day,
Old head
check
was
this
in
out.
love.
At the
But
end of
how
the
though?
day,
Old head was in love.
he
How
he
though?
thought
He was in
he
love.
could
But
do
how though?
something. He thought he
How did
could
he get to that
actually
point?
do something that he saw other people do. He thought, because if it ain't about sex, he thought, well,
Cause
I
if
think
cause,
I could do
cause,
this. I could do this too.
cause
No,
if it was
no,
about
no,
that, he
no.
would have had many of them. It would have been more than just one. He was in love with
It
that young
probably
boy.
is
Well,
though.
how
It
do
was
you
love
We
with
know?
don't
that
How do
know.
young
you
We
one.
don't know. We
how do
don't
you
know. It's
know?
not. We don't
It was
know.
it
How do
was
you
love with
know?
that young one.
How you
But look,
know
man.
it was? Is
Also,
he
I
the
don't know.
only one? How do you know she the only one though?
So, but look, when you say it was love, my thing is he didn't meet her on a Friday and was in love with her that night. The relationship builded. So even if he did fall in love with her, he's done for that as well. Like
That's what
either
I'm
way
saying.
you cut it, look, either way you cut it, bro. Either way you slice this pie, we're gonna get the same taste. I don't care what, it's gonna be
But
the
Yep.
same result. He
but
was
y'all,
stupid from top to bottom. Dumb.
100,
Dumb. It
100.
wasn't
but
no,
That's
what
it's
but
no
but
way you
what
can
100.
but
justify it,
what
bro.
I've heard though, I don't know if y'all heard this though. I heard they was running a movie in that joint. I heard it was all three of them. It was the wife, her, and him. It wasn't.
Ooh.
It wasn't just them two. She knew about the relationship. They were
Hey,
all.
He just fell
They,
in love.
they were
hey,
all together
Cheddar
running their
Bob,
movie.
Cheddar Bob.
Yeah.
What we spoke about this earlier, and if that's true, what he said, if that's true, it was all of them. It was a trap from the beginning.
Exactly.
It was a
Nah,
trap.
not necessarily though. If your wife know about what's
Yes,
going on,
yes,
it ain't
yes.
no
Because
trap,
guess what?
bro.
Guess what? Guess what? They're not. Listen. If you understand, if you know, you know.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Cause here it go. If your wife get jealous of your mistress, now you spending too much time with them. Now I've got to expose you for doing this if you ain't doing what I need you to do.
Well, either way, if the wife is down for it, that's a red flag right there.
I came with a car, but I thought I know.
Because they in cahoots.
My bad.
Because evidently they gonna.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. You remember the gin and juice video, right? When
Yeah.
Snoop was breaking up the girls from fighting, but when the police came, they jumped on each other's side and was pointing at him like he was messing with us. Did you see that?
Yep.
Okay, that's the same thing was gonna happen in that situation. It was a trap.
Not bad. Not bad. But
I
I
don't
already
think
know.
framing
I
some
know how
traps seems
women
like a
do.
smart thing. Because
Say what, son? Go ahead.
no, it's not like a trap to just for to be like to see a woman and just that's not like a trap. That's just because that's like that's kind of like misogynistic how you're framing a woman as like some type of temptress or something like that. If the guy's freaked out and he has a power like relationship with a woman and he uses that, that's not the woman's fault. That's his fault.
But
That's
bro, you got
that's not a trap.
hold on. I agree with you. I agree with you to a degree because you have to think about this too. A woman she should have a moral compass as well. So if she meet a man and he's married, she should have the wherewithal to say, hey, you know what? You're married. I can't. It's a no. Now, my man just introduced some new information. He say the wife knew. Now I don't know that, but if the wife knew, that's a whole different thing. But if she didn't know, that woman, that young girl should say, hey, you know what? You're married. I can't. But no, she was caught up in the fucking in the allure of him having the money and the power as well. So she was standing to gain something too. That's why when she got pregnant and he told her to abort it and she wanted to end it, she bucked and got lawyers. If she was
That was
in it,
the
if she
trap.
was this about
But
exactly.
who do you think has like the moral imperative there to stop or
It's
to
the
pursue
man.
that
Both
relationship?
of
It's
them.
obviously him.
No, no,
So
no, no.
it's not
No.
both of them. What are you talking?
He's
It's
a
him.
married. He's a
It's
married man.
obviously
She
him. He
ain't
has the
married.
power. He has everything. It's him.
No,
He's
He ain't
everything
no.
married.
is him.
She ain't
But
married.
Hey,
but she's not married. But if you're dealing with a married man, you're still committing adultery. That's the thing. Like she doesn't have as much responsibility in this because
My
she's not the
man
main.
Ray. My man
hey, no,
holds
you
all the
right.
culpability, man.
This the
Y'all
thing.
trying to fight him, man. I ain't fighting for Bull. Bull was
No,
dead
listen.
wrong, and
No,
Bull
but
Yep,
dead wrong,
yep.
dead wrong.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm
and
saying.
No,
It's
he was
not. I
dead
don't think
wrong.
it's so. Very much at all.
Hey,
Bull
so
dead
look,
wrong.
so did more for nephew. Moore could not have sex with her unless she allowed it. So guess
Exactly.
what? So if she allowed it,
Y'all going there. Oh man.
That's
that's the
horrible.
point.
That's actually horrible to even say. That's horrible. That's horrible.
Is that-
that's the
Because
so
he
then
has
why-
the responsibility to say to himself,
man.
I'm not going to do that. That's completely different from
That's it.
utilizing a
you
power
don't-
relationship and the fears of losing that job for that
Hold
woman.
on. Hold on. Listen. In all fairness, though, and I'm going to cut you off, but in all fairness, we don't know all the details. Like, we don't know all the details. Because think about
We
it like
don't need
this.
to know them all, bro.
No, but just think
We
about
don't
this,
need
though.
to, man.
I think so.
No, we don't. We do, though. It'll help for context. Just think about this.
No, man. Ain't no context for that,
No,
bro.
just think about this real quick. So let me
That's
get this
true.
point. Let me get this point, and then you
Go
can
ahead.
respond to it.
No.
If he's freaked out like he thinks, and like we say, and this is, I'm just playing the devil's advocate. I'm just saying we gotta clear all points. What
He
if
is
she
the
was
devil.
listen? What if she seduced him? Peep it.
That's still his fault.
Listen to me. I know.
Put that root on him.
Look, I'm not saying. Let's be clear, bro. He's 100% wrong. I'm not even making any justification for him. He's dumb as fuck. I would have never done it. Nigga, I ain't even rich and I still won't do it. I'm gonna do it from a moral standpoint. If I'm married, I'm respecting that. That's just me. You feel me? That's me.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, if he's freaked out and if this chick was after him, because man, come on, I've been that nigga since I was little, a young man since I was 10 years old. Women got this thing. If they want you, they gonna do everything in their power to get you.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And if you're weak and freaked out, like we saying he is, then who's to say that she wasn't the initiator?
She could have been, but that doesn't negate his freakiness.
It
That doesn't negate his
it
freak
doesn't
body.
mean that.
He's still he's even more freak body because you let temptation run you.
Hey, this is the bottom line. Check this
Gang
out.
said
This
free
gonna-
R. Kelly, free P.
Listen,
Diddy, free all the
this
freaky
the bottom
niggas.
line. This the
Free
bottom
Sean
line.
You don't
Moore.
need them in society. They need to be locked up under the jail.
Hey, listen. Check this out. This the bottom line. He is in jail, and she ain't. So
He went too
he's paying his price for what he did. So this is the point. Whether he got to pay. You have to pay for your iniquities. Whatever you do, it's a consequence. It's a consequence to everything you do. So he's paying for it. He lost millions, and he's in jail.
Well, he's out.
But do you think being in his do you think cheating entails that he needs to be arrested? That's not like a crime. He tried. He threatened to kill people.
Whatever he did. Did you hear what I said? I said he's paying for his. He paying the consequences for his actions, whatever that is. I don't know. So he's fired. He's got fired. Hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish.
His kids can't go to a
got fired.
school.
Listen, he got fired.
Freak man, son. Okay,
and
all right.
Listen, he's got fired and he's in jail. So he's paying for whatever the hell he did, whether right or wrong, whatever. But evidently, if you in jail, motherfucker, you did something wrong. Ain't nobody. I ain't in jail.
He tried to go assault her. Like if he,
well, I'm just saying he's in jail though, so he getting what he deserves. He's paying for everything he did.
Listen, Michigan already knew about this shit. Michigan knew about the infidelity before the Ohio State game. They already knew about this shit. The reason why they pulled the trigger so fast and fired him instantly is because he got arrested. They knew that he went over there trying to press old girl about the shit. You know what I'm saying? So he got arrested because he assaulted somebody. He didn't get arrested because he cheated on his wife. You know what I mean?
Well, no, I'm saying he's paying for whatever he did. That's why I said he got fired and he's in jail. He's paying for whatever he did wrong. Right or wrong? That's
not how life even works. But you're saying that like just all this stuff's now like falling upon him. If he got fired, that's it. He decided to assault somebody, and now he's in jail. That's not.
No, he in jail for what? Is he in jail for nothing? He's in jail for doing something.
For cheating though, but not for cheating. It's not.
No, I didn't say he cheated. I ain't say that. Y'all be bugging. I ain't say nothing about he cheated. That's why he went to jail. That's not what I said.
No,
That's
it's
not
But
what
he's
I
saying that
said.
all the things that happened to him,
Hey,
that's why he's in the
listen,
position that he's in.
listen. I'm
He's
gonna
saying he's
repeat it.
paying
Hey,
for
listen,
his shit.
listen. Let me say it again, because they don't listen. I said everything he's got fired and he's in jail. He's paying for whatever he did, right or wrong.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's
You're
all
saying
I
the most
said.
obvious thing, though.
Now, how did that? Hold on. How did somebody? Hold on. How did somebody get cheating out of what I just said?
No. It was how you
Whatever
applied
he
it.
did, like you're
How
at
you
your.
applied it. Yeah, you
It's the most
applied
obvious
that.
I
point
said
ever.
whatever he
Of course,
did.
there's consequences for what he did. That's wrong. Of course.
Okay, then. That's
What's
it.
the point? That's the point? That's a horrible point because it's the most obvious thing ever.
Okay, you go out and do something and see, don't you have to pay for whatever you do?
Yeah,
I'm not saying I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm
But
saying
that's the
that
point I'm making. You're trying to make something out of
it's
nothing,
not
bro.
a point because
the point sucks.
It's
But that's obvious though.
that's obvious. Like he paying for
That's
it.
obvious.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, then. So what's the problem?
It's so obvious. I
That's
thought it
what
was
we
like
said.
something.
There's
like,
no point.
close to that.
You know what I mean?
There's no point
There's no
to it.
point
Yeah.
to what he did. There's no point. There's
At the end
just
of
the
the day, man,
repercussions.
Hey, you know what? It
So
could be some kind of sense made of it in this sense, right? What if this is like new development that's all like unfolding right as we speak. Pat McAfee talking about it, everybody talking about it right now, like it's doing headlines all through ESPN, Fox, and everywhere, right? So it's a lot of stuff that haven't fully developed on it when we look from the crash out standpoint. She probably been squeezing him for some months. You see what I mean?
Oh man, come
Hear me
on,
out.
man.
Hear me out. Hear me
Come
out.
on, man.
What are you talking about?
Listen.
We
Listen.
we can't. Now you just
Listen.
now
Hold
you
on.
trying to find
I'll
a
let
way
y'all.
for
I'll
him
let
to
y'all
be.
talk. I'll let y'all talk.
Define squeezing. What is that?
Yeah. What are you saying?
What do you mean by that?
I let y'all talk
Hey, you got
for quite a bit.
Expand on that, please.
I will expound. Hey, but
Please do.
I'm just saying it from the standpoint of another element. Like when somebody brings up another element of the discussion, it's not justifying nothing. So it's no reason for nobody to get defensive. We all coming from a standpoint
We're not getting defensive. What does it mean? You said, what does that mean?
No, I say defensive. No, like defensive because when I said something, it was some defensive reaction.
What are you talking about? What does it mean? We're asking what it meant. We're not defensive about it. What does it mean?
I'm making my point. I'm making my point. Yeah, just allow me, But anyway, squeeze basically mean extort to us to a certain extent, just to make it more straight to the point. Is basically extorting them. Probably been already developing through the whole season. It sure make a lot of sense why in the hell we was having a damn subpar season this year, losing against teams we shouldn't have lost against. This shit probably already been going before the season. That's what I'm saying. Like this shit just new and unfolding to us, and it gets coming out now. But it probably already been building up. It's a lot of stuff that ain't been told throughout the story. We just going off of what's face value or what we see that's been reported as facts right now. I was just pulling like it could be some more. It could be some more stuff there. A lot of behind the scenes stuff that could have been happening that made him get to that point of crashing out. And our interpretation might just be off the simple act of the fact you got caught. You see what I mean? That's all I was saying.
Because he got
That's all I was saying.
And he's a sucker.
In a scheme of in a whole overall scheme of the things, yeah, that is a fact. But I was just saying though, like a lot of different elements of how things, it ain't always what happened, it's how it happened.
It
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm
because
saying.
you's a chump and you's a sucker. That's how it happened.
No, that's a fact.
Yeah,
I'm just saying
but we're saying that, fellas, we're saying that. Let me just be honest about what I'm hearing, and I get it. But us as black men, we gotta let it be known, man, that the brother need help. Now,
that's all we're saying, man.
Everybody on this panel is not perfect. We're not perfect. We get it. We all have fallen to some kind of temptation something that looks good, whatever. So we got to take the time to just not put him down so much as we always do as the black man and put him down. We got to say that there's a problem in our community when you come up and you get money. We do not know how to figure out this thing called life. And just be honest about it. A lot of us, we just don't know how to pick a woman anyway. And I'm not saying that any of our moms are bad, or you just meet a lot of women in your life that you think that's not capable of being next to you when you sleep, if you get what I'm saying. So it's like it's so broad of a thing that where we got to take time to just say the brother needs help. He's sick. And here it go. Being a nympho is like a disease or whatever. You know what I mean? Look at all this stuff that's on your phones and computers nowadays. There are so many things that you can go right. Twitter right now probably got all kind of bullshit on it right now. Fucking, you got all this at Pornhub, whatever this shit is on this shit. It is a $1 billion industry, but it's been sold for years. Hugh Hefner, he's been given this vibe of that all this time. Well,
what you're saying is all this stuff is true, right? There's a bunch of temptation online. It's easier to get that stuff, and it's more accessible than ever, right? But there is a difference between watching, a little bit of pornography and being so freaked out as to like DM OnlyFans models and stuff like that. Like when you're married, like it's a different like level of dumb.
I'm not saying that's why I said the guy needs help. And that's why
this isn't being helped though. You can't help this.
But here it go. We can't keep putting down our brothers. And I ain't saying that he's right at all. What I'm saying is we have to take the time in our day and say, how can we fix it? How can we be better men through watching this?
Some people can't be saved though.
Yeah. But God gave us this right now. He gave us this to look at it and say, hey, there go your warning. There go a warning right there. There go a warning. And I ain't saying that if you're not married or married, it doesn't matter. If you're a man, period, you must be on some kind of a shell around you so people don't get to know you. If you get what I'm saying. I don't know if it makes sense. But
right. So I get what you're saying. You just saying what I said earlier. You got to be mindful. You got to keep it in your pants. You have to be morally sound and disciplined. And that's what we lack as black men. Mm-hmm. And that's why a lot of the things happen to us because we're immoral and we're not disciplined. And that's
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I think we're the most disciplined people there are. I think.
Well,
it's not just because of like
that's our opinion.
You can't just base our outcome off of like our our work ethic and stuff like that. You can't base the entire outcome of the black community off of that. There's different like factors that go into that.
Talking about work.
That's like the black conservative thing of being like, pull up by your bootstraps and why are you listening to King Von?
I'm talking about morality. I don't care what you do. If you immoral, you're gonna fall. You're gonna fall at some point.
I don't think
discipline, so. Yeah. Keep being immoral. You're gonna fall. That's all it was. That was an act of immorality.
But the world is right with that. Though. The president of the United States right now is a rapist, child sex abuser,
but that's what they do.
The United States. And what do you mean that he's gonna fall? He's gonna die in office, and that's it. He's not gonna.
Well, this is the thing. This is what I'm talking about. What I said earlier. We are held at a different standard. We're not held at the same standard as everybody else. We are held at a different standard. So we have to be more on point than the president or anybody other than black folks. We have to be, because we're held at a different standard. We got to be on point every time. It's just like that. It's the way it is. And if you don't believe that,
the motivation for it,
we're going to be reading about you in a minute. if you don't believe
I
that.
think the motivation that you have for being the good person is you know, it's right that we should be good people, but you're saying that because society requires that of us instead of just like inherently it should be a thing.
Who said something about that? I ain't say nothing about that. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you said because
I said morality. I said we are immoral and we lack discipline. What does that have to do with society?
No, because you just said that society puts a different set of rules on Black people, and that we should follow.
It don't. So you saying they don't? It ain't a different set of rules for us?
I didn't say that. I think you don't know. Okay. Never mind. But I think you're saying. I'm saying that.
No, you think I'm saying.
The motivation, but what you're saying is that Black people should be moral because the world puts this onto us instead of just it should be like an inherent goal for all people to act that way.
What are you talking about? How did you get that from what I said?
That's what you said.
I said exactly we have to be moral and we must be disciplined because we are held at a different standard
by society. Yeah, that's what he's saying.
That's what he's saying. You saying it should. So he's saying it just should be an innate thing. You should just want to be moral just on the fact of being a good person.
We're gonna be moral. Listen, we have to be moral anyway. Moral is the right thing to do. So what are you saying? I'm saying we got to do the right thing.
Be you being moral based on society's.
No.
That's what I'm saying. That's what he said.
No,
that's what he's saying. That you shouldn't do that.
Either way, being moral and disciplined a good thing? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we should be. That's what we should be.
I want to chime in on this one.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't talking about what nobody. This is what it is.
Hey, let me chime in right here. I got to chime in because I think that a lot of times we gotta like understand the perspective of where we coming from. You know, when he's talking about we, he's not saying the panel. He's talking about the targeted statistics of the society. Like when they talk about when they talk about the so-called Negro or the Black guy that's in America, they group them on averages, on statistical averages. And that's how they judge all groups of people. You see what I mean? So all he's coming from is, this is what they say, and statistically, basically, this is what the behavior says about Black people in America. That's all he's saying.
Well, that's exactly what I was saying.
Everybody. Yeah. That's not just Black people. That's every man.
We're not talking about everybody. I don't care about everybody.
We can't talk about everybody.
Hey, listen. I only care about the people on this panel. I don't care about nobody else. Because guess what? Don't nobody else care about nobody on this panel. That's what I'm speaking to Black men in America. I don't care about nobody else because they ain't on this panel. They ain't gonna do nothing for nobody on this panel. I'm only concerned with my people. And that's the problem with our people. We always worried about somebody else. But we won't address what's going on with us.
You're saying?
You just said that you worried about
somebody else.
That's what you just said.
No, I said
spoke to being about, how they look at us, worrying about somebody else. That's what you said.
No, but I'm bringing that. I'm saying why? But see, you're trying to make an argument out of something that.
I'm not arguing.
Listen,
I'm just saying.
If you are you listening?
Well,
listen to this,
KT. You're interpreting your own words wrongly, and we're trying to correct that. And you're saying that you didn't say.
No, I didn't. Yeah. Y'all brought that up. I just said more.
No, you brought it up. You said that.
I said being moral and being disciplined. I said as Black men, we must be more moral and disciplined
because of the two-tiered system of morals that society places upon us. That's what you said. And I
didn't say that. That's what G said. G said that.
No,
I said
that. Because you said that society puts a different level, and you should be 10 times more moral than anyone else.
No, I said we have to be.
That's what we saying.
That's what we're saying.
Okay, because guess what? That's why I said this is why I say we have to be better than the average. Because when you look at just like I said with President Trump, he don't have to be morally sound. Because he said just grab him in the pussy, and he the president. But if you say that, you'll end up it's a different ball game for you, and you can't say that that's not true.
I mean,
that's different. True. There's multiple factors though, other than just like race.
Well,
that
I'm just saying.
There. He's a billionaire who has the means to not, he's a billionaire.
Hey, look, so it's all kind of things going on.
Inherent.
It's all kind of things going on in this world. But when it comes to us, we can't. We don't have a chance. We don't have a second chance.
But
ain't no second chance.
But even race aside,
I just think, man. If you go out here and do certain things, you don't deserve to be helped again.
No, you're gonna go to jail.
You don't deserve. You don't deserve for the community to come and surround you with open arms. You deserve to be exiled.
You're right. No, if you're wrong,
send him to the back. Get him out of here.
If you're wrong, listen,
get him out of here.
You're supposed to be. You're supposed to be in jail if you committing crimes. It's just like what Chet told me earlier.
I'm not even saying crimes. I'm saying if you're in positions like Sharon and what he did, he don't deserve no help. He's getting exactly what he needs.
That's what I said earlier.
To be done to him.
He's supposed to be in jail. I said that in the chat.
No.
Good form.
I ain't talking about jail. I don't know about that. But he definitely don't supposed to be head coach of Michigan no more.
Well, then if he raped, what did he do? Didn't he assault somebody?
They say
he put a knife to somebody's neck, man.
Okay, that don't constitute jail.
Murder.
Does that constitute jail?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, he should be in jail. I don't care if this is me. If he did whatever he did against the law, take his ass to jail. That's where he's supposed to be.
I don't know.
Yeah, I do. I do.
I'm just saying,
anybody.
Details. I don't know.
Well, I'm just saying, whatever. I didn't say I knew he did it. I didn't say he definitely did it. I said if he did that, if he broke the law, he's supposed to be in jail. That's what I'm saying.
He did break a law. He broke
obviously.
All right, then.
Like you're saying, so like the most obvious thing though. Like
so he ain't supposed to go to jail.
Of course he. If you
I'm asking the question.
Somebody and then threaten somebody to kill him, yeah.
He's supposed to be in jail, right?
Yeah.
You're saying the most obvious thing, though, obviously.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be in jail. Like if I ain't taking up for nothing he did. If he did whatever he did, he paid for it. He lost his job, he lost millions, and he assaulted a lady, put a knife to her neck or whatever. His ass supposed to be in jail.
So look,
he's supposed to be.
So look,
I don't feel sorry for him at all.
I don't know. So I haven't gotten this involved in something that ain't got nothing to do with me and my family in a long time. But it hit me. It just really hit me. It touched me because I guess it's because I know where I'm going. Like some things is happening in my life, and I'm gonna touch these M's. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it like, okay, where's the learning lesson for me in this?
There you go.
Like I told y'all earlier. I have yet to be in possession of millions of dollars at one time. Now I can tell y'all right now what I think I would do and how I think I would move, and I have true intent on what I'm gonna do, and I believe
you won't do it though, cuz I'm gonna tell you that.
I am because
I'm telling you that money gonna have you different.
Look, it ain't gonna have me. I've been fucking bad bitches since I was a little nigga. So coochie ain't gonna listen. All I'm saying is coochie ain't gonna get me.
No, it bet not.
I doubt that because I think it doesn't matter if you have millions or not. It's about the character of like who you are. I think like not like the money. I think it's more like the power that he's he's probably like a corny person. He's a hornball. We all know that. and so he's going to use that power to impose his will, and he got caught, especially when he just runs the ball all the time. So it's kind of I think if it's ended at that, it'll be fine. But then he had to crash out and go crazy with it, and that's why you can't do that.
I don't know him personally. All I'm going off is the fact that I know he's a millionaire, and I know he's dealing with somebody that's way under his caliber, cheating on his wife. I only know what I know, and how I can quantify that in my life is, okay, once I have millions in my possession, don't do nothing dumb. Don't do that. Remember Mr. Moore, right? Remember Mr. Moore. Don't do nothing dumb. And
sounds like a
right.
Listen,
learn from people that was before you to not make the mistakes they made.
And to Unk's point, to KT's point, when I'm in position with millions, it looks totally different than my white counterpart that's in the same position with millions. I have way less rope to use. You feel what I'm saying? I got less everything when I'm in this position. So yeah, you have to be king. You have to know what's going on. And he knew. That man knew what was going on. That's why, to Cuz' point, I don't feel bad for him at all. Everything he got coming, he deserved it. He put himself in that position. It just sucks that the whole world sees it. And now this, when black people, when black people are in the news, all black people take some of the rap. When white people are in the news, it's just that one white person. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was speaking to. You right, nephew. You right. That's what I was speaking to.
So I'm gonna look. They're gonna look at. From Michigan. From Michigan too. I'm in Michigan, from Michigan. They're gonna automatically. Michigan head coach. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna catch some of that. I'm gonna catch a stray just because I'm black. Whether they
ruins
say it or not.
the reputation. Yeah,
whether they say it or not. You know what I'm saying? It's embarrassing, bro. I literally felt cringe when I read that shit. And when I seen it and started reading the stories, I'm like, and I don't even know this man, but shit is a bad look, bro. It
felt some
terrible look, bro. I felt the way, and I still do. Yeah. But he got to deal with he got to deal with this shit with God.
But the thing is, why should you feel away when it's not? That doesn't have no. That's not. You're not directly affected by by what he did.
Listen, you're right. I don't know.
Because you're a black male.
I guess.
You know why you feel away? Because you love your people, and that's a good thing. Don't ever stop that. Don't stop that.
Even if he was white, that's crazy though.
Because guess what? If he was white, if he was white, I wouldn't care. It don't matter.
Because we get it, black people, yeah. But I'm saying that even if if he was white and he crashed out like that and all that stuff, it's still crazy to me.
If he was listen, if he was white, we wouldn't even have this discussion right now. We wouldn't.
Michigan?
We wouldn't have this discussion right now if he was white. So let's stop that. We doing this because we understand what's going on and we see it. And it makes us look bad. And it makes us look bad.
Let me get a silver.
It don't make us look bad. It don't make us look bad.
Yeah, it doesn't. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it makes.
It does not make us look bad. It makes him look bad.
No. I would like to say that too. It don't make us look bad. That's him. That's individual. Yeah, but no. Okay, because if he was a thug, or if he was in the streets, if he wasn't a representation. Listen, if he wasn't a representation of what a professional black male should look like, if he wasn't that rep, then it wouldn't affect me. It wouldn't affect us, right? Shoot, right? So if you a thug and you out here committing crime, I don't feel no type of way about that, because that's what you do. That's what we expect you to do.
Because he wouldn't be a coach, though. No one would care about him.
But this is not what we expect him to do. You feel me?
Expectations is real in everything.
So y'all expect it.
I feel away.
So if this was John Harbaugh,
I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You guys, that's what
guess what?
We're still talking about.
Why would we care about John Harbaugh?
It'd still be headlines though.
Yeah, it would, but I wouldn't give a damn.
It's not about the racial component of it. It's about the infraction of what he did.
No, for you.
Right, yeah.
For you. When I look at him, I see a 39-year-old black male that probably did not come from money. I almost can guarantee he wasn't born rich. So his struggles, whatever he went through to get to the point to where he was at with a $30 million contract, making that type of money, looking just like me. I'm 40, he's 39. I feel like I feel away, bro. And I'm not saying I don't want to feel away.
You should feel away. You shouldn't
It's
feel
just
away.
natural. It's just natural. I feel away.
Man.
I feel away. Goddamn. And I'm mad at him. I'm embarrassed. You feel me?
Why would you be embarrassed though? It's not you. I'm not embarrassed, man.
That's you though. I can't. I'm
Hey,
not trying to give you. I'm
hey,
not trying
some
to give
of
you
us,
my feeling
hey,
as a black man. I'm not trying
nephew,
to give you my feeling. I'm not.
some
I'm just
some
telling
of
you what
us,
my feeling is.
some of us are our brother's keepers, and some of us are not. But guess what, nephew? Don't stop feeling away, cause that tells me something. That tells
What
me
is it? What does
something.
it tell you? What does it tell you?
That hey, it's
What
for
does it
me.
tell? What does
What
it
it
tell you?
tells me
That
is
I
for
care.
me.
At the minimum
What
that
it
I care.
what it tells me is for me.
That's something for you to feel better at night to say that you care. Get out of here.
I do.
Get out of
bro.
here. Get out of here.
You can't know me, bro. You can't listen. You can't know me because, bro, I don't care about a lot of shit, bro. I'm
Get
cold.
out of
What-
here.
Hey,
I'm a double Aquarius, bro. I don't care about a lot of shit. A lot of shit I
Nah,
just don't care
I
about.
guess I
I actually
understand.
care about this
It's
stuff.
a conscious thing, man. It's just a conscious thing.
right.
I
Don't
can't.
stop.
It's a
Hey,
conscious thing.
nephew, don't stop. You own it. You own
Man.
it.
It's just like
Stay
the
on
whole
it. Stay
the
on
whole
it.
black thing. Like as a person, I feel bad for him because not even bad for him, but I feel it's bad for just men in general to have this person to leverage his relationship that way and like mess it up completely and make him crash out. Like that's as a person, not as a black. Like I feel as a black man too because being a professional black person that kind of doesn't really taint anything. I guess not at all.
Yeah, it
It's
does.
not like
Yeah, the fuck it does.
No,
it's
it
not a
doesn't.
major person.
Yeah,
No, it
nah.
I don't
doesn't.
think so. It's not like a major person really. He's not like who's
He's
like a
But
one of the
major black
biggest.
he
He's
person.
one of the
he gonna
biggest
be
sports
remembered
teams in the
as maybe
world.
the only black head coach for the University of
It's not
Michigan.
Mike Tomlin. Like it's not like a Mike Tomlin or like a
they
someone who's like
might not
super big.
let
Like
they might not let
Show
another
More,
black dude get
he's not
that
that big.
job, man, for decades.
No, it's almost worse because that's Michigan. Listen what I'm finna tell you. Michigan football, for him to get the reins to a fucking University of Michigan football team in Ann Arbor? Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey,
This is some of
arguably the most prestigious football program
fucking
in the
program
history.
in the world.
So what's worse, Mike Tomlin or him doing it?
What program is more prestigious? Notre Dame or
Michigan.
Michigan?
Michigan. Ask
Michigan,
anybody.
the winningest college football
Well, no,
I said
university.
prestigious.
And
I didn't say
yeah,
winning.
it's up
I
there. It's
said
a 5 star. It's
prestigious.
up there. It's very prestigious. Not just hey, listen, not just athletically, academically.
Yeah.
Go do your research.
Well, listen,
University of
that's
M Medicine. Go do your research. Hey, listen.
and we
University of M Law. Go do your
yeah,
research.
yeah, listen,
So you
I
think it's
already
more
know.
prestigious than the Ivy League?
Yes,
They on that
What?
type of level. Like far as yeah,
yes,
they
What
right, yeah,
are you
they
talking
yeah,
They
about?
up
they
there.
kind of right up there with
They're
yeah,
not even.
They're up there, but like
They're not even
they're high
Stanford.
quality,
They're
but
not even Vanderbilt.
they not they okay, yeah, don't listen those are
As far as
Ivy League
Vanderbilt's
as
schools.
probably
far
more
as
prestigious.
academia, they're not even Stanford or
They
Vanderbilt.
those you talking about Ivy League schools exclusively.
Vanderbilt's not an Ivy League school. Stanford's not an Ivy League school.
You know what I'm they on that level, man. They on that level. If you go and do your research, they on that level. For real. Just
But
like
my
a
thing,
Duke is. Just like a Duke is. Know
but
what I
my
mean?
thing is, you guys are saying it like Moore was gonna open the door for another one of him. We're gonna get a chance to.
Nah, that ain't the point. See, that
He
ain't
was
the point. It ain't
he
always
wasn't.
about that.
He wasn't. It wasn't.
It's always about looking at it from this standpoint, like the history of Michigan, like the stuff that happened with the Fab Five and how the Fab Five exposed. You know what I'm saying? The traditions of Michigan when it comes to black athletes. So
And not
let
only that,
alone
oh
hearing their
man.
cash when it did, let alone hearing their cash cow as the football program that basically fund everything. that they got going on, like to give that over to a black head coach with the history that prestigious
That's
school
big,
have,
man.
Well,
like
listen,
that was a big thing.
and
That
listen, we
was
couldn't believe
major.
it, bro. We couldn't believe it when they hired him. Listen,
He couldn't even fulfill the contract though. Just think
bruh,
about that. That's what y'all
Man,
don't understand.
hey,
He
the
couldn't even
AZ,
fulfill the
AZ.
contract.
When he took over, I was like, he ain't gonna be the head coach next year.
me
Didn't I
too,
say that?
me too. Hey,
I was like,
I
he's
swear to
not
God,
gonna
me
do
too.
it. I knew.
Oh,
I was hoping. I
oh
was
man,
hoping that he got it, but I was like, man, I ain't had no confidence in it.
Michigan,
Them giving him the head coaching job. So when he
swear.
got it, I was bugging. I was bugged out because I was like, wow, I couldn't believe it.
Man, I swear, man, we share the same exact sentiments. We share the same exact sentiments. I didn't think he was gonna get it either. And when he got it, I was so happy for him. I'm like, damn, Michigan gave this black man a chance. And
Yeah,
now
that's
look
what
at this shit.
that's what it is. They just gave
And
it to him. It's
and
like,
now
man,
look at this
fuck
shit
it,
But
though.
but
man. You just gotta give it to
it
him
gives us
at this
power
point.
through that too. I don't know
No,
if
it
y'all
don't.
know, but seeing another black man make it, just like let me give you a point
Yeah,
right now, man. Uh,
Inspiration.
I
this fight
gotta I
means
gotta
something.
really be honest, man. When I seen Magic Johnson and Michael Jordan doing they shit, it
Hey,
made
you
me
can't
think
you
that
can't
I
hear me, bro.
could
I'm just
do
driving
it.
here.
It really made me feel like, just like when Obama was elected, my son used to say he wanted to be the president. So it made me feel like
Yeah,
my son could
I've been dodging
actually
these
be
all my
the
life.
fucking president. Like,
But there's
it,
football coaches at like a higher level, like Mike Tomlin, like D'Amico, the guy from the Texans, stuff like that. Like it's not like an unattainable thing
Yeah, but
compared
you don't
to.
I'm not.
understand the history of Michigan. This is why it's a big thing. Because the history of Michigan, it was never a black coach at Michigan.
Never.
That's
And it will
crazy.
never be
So it's
another.
different. It's a little different from the pros, right? But I get what you're saying because Mike Tomlin, I believe he was the first black coach at Pittsburgh, wasn't
You got
Damn
again. You
right.
got to think the Rooney Rule is because of the Rooney family who owns the Pittsburgh Steelers.
he? Well, what I'm saying, wasn't he the
Like that.
first one?
That's just like so using that Mike Tomlin is not even gonna stick because they solid on that.
Well, I'm saying, wasn't he the first one though?
Black
Wasn't he
Yeah,
coach?
the
hell
first?
yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah.
No, he
So,
was no, he was not. No.
For
well, he
Pittsburgh,
wasn't?
Oh, for Pittsburgh. Oh, you talking about just
Yeah, for
general and then
Pittsburgh. I'm saying for
yeah.
okay.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, he the only
Yeah, that's what I thought.
they've
He the
only had
third
three
coach in the
coaches. They
last
only had
50
the three
years.
coaches in the history of the
They only had three coaches in the last 50
Yeah.
years.
yeah.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So like, so that's almost the same, because because that's Michigan. Like I say, man, I didn't think he was gonna get the job. I didn't think he was gonna get it because I
But when
know.
you find out how he got it,
Well, no, I
did
don't
he
care.
really get the
This is the
job?
point.
Man,
Did
if
I
he
you
don't
know
really
really
how he
care
get the
how he
look
job?
got
at
it.
how he
If
got
you
it,
know
that's
how
why
Hey,
he
you know
look,
got
he
it,
was
did you
doing
get
his
the
listen.
job?
job.
He
Did
got
you
it
get the
because
job?
he was qualified.
No, you
That's
got
how
it
why he
because
got it.
I vouched for you. I
Well,
said I wrote
well,
this in my
guess what? So
contract.
this is the thing. So
I
this is the
wrote
thing.
this in.
Guess what? Guess what? He still ain't the final. He's not the final say. Even though I can vouch, he can vouch for him and put right this and whatever. He still don't have the final say though.
No,
So
he don't.
evidently, whoever pulled the trigger on hiring him, they understood he was qualified. That's all that matters. Because if they didn't feel
A
like
lot
he
of
was
coaches are
qualified,
qualified.
guess what? He wouldn't have been that coach. If they didn't think he was qualified, he definitely wasn't going to be that coach. That's the point.
It's really, hey, really, because uh, it's really all about the boosters. The booster's the one who called the shots, man. If you don't know nothing about college football, I'm gonna teach you
College
something on
period.
that. The booster, the boosters the ones called the shots. He went in there, and when Harbaugh went in there, he went into the horseshoe and beat the goddamn
Ohio State
Ohio State
Buckeye.
Buckeyes, man. And listen, I'm a Michigan fan, man, real Michigan Wolverine fan. I ain't really like too much of another team, but probably USC when Pete Carroll was there. But I was still Michigan out because they beat us in 2003. But anyway, I'm gonna tell you like this: that was monumental for him to get that damn job.
No, it was not.
It was the proof is in the pudding. It was monumental for him to get that job. You know what I'm saying? But what got him that job is him going in there and not only winning, but then when he got the job the first year, he beat him again. So that shows that it just wasn't no fluke. Like he know how to beat.
This is what I say.
Beat him.
Hey, guess what? Even if he was a DEI hire, he deserved it. He beat Ohio State.
He beat Ohio State. He did. That's just like Alabama, man. If or Auburn, man, or Georgia, the same thing, man. You beat your rival, man. That's just the way it goes. You know what I'm saying? People gotta understand, like it's different in college. You can't really apply.
But if you
element too much.
But if you ask him, do you think you were deserving of this gig? Or do you think you were just given this?
Hell no, man.
Hey, this the point. This is what I would say to that.
That man was in tears when he won that game. He won the Big Ten championship too.
I don't care how he got it. He got it and he did well. Once he got it, he showed that he's supposed to have it. That's the point. Now, because it's a lot of times when people get a chance or don't get a chance that really deserve a chance. But those that it don't, but when they get a chance, well, you can say, well, I don't think he deserve it. But once he get in the position and if he excel in it, how you gonna say he don't deserve it? If he failed, you can say, if he failed, you can say, well, he didn't deserve it anyway, but he didn't fail. So
he didn't fail. He failed in being a basic human being.
He failed.
Well, no, we're talking about the position at Michigan. We're not talking about
he failed to uphold.
Yeah, we are. It's all
he ain't failed.
It's both political and the sports of it. It's not just
he failed to uphold the standard of a head coach as a program. He failed.
Yeah, and so therefore he did not deserve it at all. You proved the haters right.
He proved he did not deserve it.
So
no. By his behavior, yes, but we was just talking about on the field.
Right.
Qualifications on the field. Don't move the goalpost.
Motherfuckers crazy, man. Motherfuckers be goofy as hell, man. Listen,
what did he do?
We weren't even talking about that.
You're succeeding on the field.
We was not talking about that. We was talking about the job and him getting the job. This was before he even made a mistake. He had already beat Ohio State and they went to a championship. He was on the staff. He won the championship on the staff. And the next year he beat Ohio State. That was before he failed. So this is the point. We weren't talking about that. We was talking about him deserving the job, and he did. Stop being goofy, man.
Since he couldn't do the most basic job. This outside of that,
stop being goofy, man. Stop being
goofy. What are you talking about?
I know.
If you can't,
my man,
do something so basic as to just leave your work there.
That principle that you're talking about is necessary to be successful. It is. But that one we wasn't talking about the argument.
There's no buts, though. There's no buts. That the success of the program itself depends on the conduct of the head coach and the entire organization. And he's the first person who messed up.
Hey, listen, hear me out though.
They cheated too.
Hear me out, because I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just telling you what point that I'm making a statement on, and I'm opinionated on. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm talking about because you need both elements for it to be complete. You want a person to be good on and off the field. That's in a nutshell. You got to have your leaders like that, and those good principles to have. But we was just talking, but we was just talking about it far as most of the time, black people get put. Hear me out now. Hear me out, man. This. Hear me out now. I let y'all talk now. I ain't been interrupting y'all. I'll be letting y'all go.
Don't talk about it. Please, keep going.
Dig, more times than none. Whenever the black guy gets in there, even his own people say that like it was something to it while he's in that position. You know what I'm saying? So when you once they be saying that he's not qualified forget personally. They be saying just talking about his qualifications, as far as being smart enough to be able to coach the X's and O's to victory. That's what
Who
they
said
talk
that
about.
he's unqualified though? Who said he's unqualified?
Somebody said he ain't earned it on the panel.
I don't know about that. I think
No, somebody said that it was given to him and he wasn't deserving of it. That's
Well,
what they said.
apparently he wasn't.
That means
He was
that
deserving of the job of being like a coach and like play calls and stuff like that. Of being a coach, of being like a leadership figure for the entire program, not just the team. Absolutely not, because he can't keep his stuff out of his pants. He can't do it.
That's a
He's
fact.
freaked
Well,
out.
you didn't know that. Well, this the thing. You didn't know that until today, though. So,
Yeah, but that
the
confirms
past, he went.
everything.
So you can't. So this is the thing. You can't say that now, but he already won. He's already had 2 successful seasons. So you can't say that he don't deserve it. Yeah, he made a mistake yesterday or whatever. He made it, whatever. But you didn't know that. So this is the point. You didn't know that. So you can't judge that. That's what I'm saying.
No, but
you can't judge that.
No, it was
You
a
don't
bad
know
decision.
that.
It was a
It
bad decision.
disqualifies the entire decision. That's what I'm saying. It disqualifies it all.
Listen, man, motherfuckers be crazy, man.
What are you talking about? That entire
only dig. It's all subjective in the sense of perspective. When it comes, it becomes subjective when it comes to
subjective in the perspective. What are you talking about? What are we talking about here? Like, we're just saying words, man. What I'm saying is that
listen, someone's perception of it could be different from, like I said, when I was talking. If you take time to listen and don't wait to respond, you will be able to digest it.
But you're repeating yourself. And I know what you said. That's what I'm saying.
You're still doing it.
Need to go through it.
You're still doing it though.
Because I know what you said already. Because I know what you said.
Oh, okay. Well,
but are you going to listen to his reasoning for saying what he said though?
But he's going to say the same thing that he already said.
That makes too much sense.
Listen to that? Why would we?
But what you got to do is listen to what his reasoning is, and here go. Our show ain't to put nobody down or nothing. It's just to bounce off of each other. And if you hear something that you hear, you can explain to him what you hear, and then he can explain to you what he means by what he's saying. But you got to give a person a chance to able to at least come back and have a rebuttal.
Yeah, because you got to understand, we doing all of this talking, this whole thing about podcast. We doing it for the sake of content. So that's why the reason why the rebuttal is necessary. We're creating content. You know what I mean? So this what the whole thing is all about when we having a discussion. Like, because like he said, everybody is using the facts to state their opinion on the subject matter. So if that's the case, it's certain elements of the subject matter that people be wanting to talk about exclusively. But yeah, we're not talking about the whole scope of it because it's already unanimous that he was out of pocket. We just creating content on using elements of the topic to create content with it, like points of it, and make it. Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
I can't we can't just let him talk for 5 minutes straight. I'm just saying that the decision that he did disqualifies like Jim Harbaugh's recommendation of him just from doing that and ruining his entire program.
So one thing, listen, one thing I got.
But nobody disagrees with you. That's why I understand why you repeating the same.
That's why he got fired, though. That's why he got fired. But before he got fired,
hold on. Now, Jim Harbaugh was cheating. He was stealing signs. He was doing underhanded shit at the university as well. He got suspended for his games. Now, did that have an immediate impact on anything that we were doing or in our lives? And that's a big no. The reason why this hits home is because it is a black man. And everybody on this panel is one of those. you are a black male. So this is it's like at work we have these locks that's for affected people. There are also unaffected people that don't give a fuck about nothing that's over here locked out and tagged out. So we are directly affected by this because in the news, if there's this black guy out doing killings, when you walk to the store, people are looking at you different. Even though we already get this stigma and a different feeling towards us as a whole. So when people look at us, they're thinking about this. Oh, all he want to say. I heard this before. All black people do is think with the dick. They don't even know their kids. They don't know nothing. This is what I heard growing up. So it does affect us as a whole, and that's why I told you I want to be able to lift this guy up a little bit and just say, hey, we all make mistakes, man. Don't think that you won't make one, or don't think that you're so oblivious to the fact of something happening to you, because he's giving us a sign right now to look at this and say, you know what? I got to make the right decisions as being just me, because we're held at a different light. We are not like our counterparts. We're just not like them. So that Kendrick Lamar, not like us, man. It was real. So that's why we got to understand that what we see, we got to use it as the tools to further ourselves. Because if you get caught up into this shit, or if you don't listen to what's going on, you will be the next one in a pitfall.
But so don't you think that...
Did he not listen? Did he not listen?
Who that?
Moore. Did he not listen?
Did he not listen to who?
Did he not pay attention?
No, that's a fact. He didn't listen, and that's why we having this conversation.
Did he not pay attention? That's
all
what I'm
the
saying.
history. Listen, all the history that's before us told us that this is that's what I said at the top of the show. Like it seemed like this is just like a scripted thing that always happened.
But do you guys really think that
like
white people are going to be like, oh man, that's Jerome Moore whenever you see a black person? Like, really? Like, what do you guys think?
No, I'm not saying.
Listen. Well, hold on. We just got to put this elephant in the room. You finna go into the workforce. You finna be out there. You finna see. You finna see yourself. Don't talk from an inexperienced mind and act like you really understand. When you finna go in the workforce, you finna see how it is, how the energy moves when you walk into the room, especially when you educate. That's how.
So you think Jerome Moore is really going to impact my job prospects?
No. I'm telling you personally how it's going to be when you go into the workforce. You know what I mean? Because you finna be you not allowing me, and it's disheartening. You know what I mean?
Because you're going to talk for 5 minutes and say nothing. Like, I've heard it all before. I'm just saying.
Okay,
I understand.
Okay.
First 30 seconds. I understand.
Okay, no problem. Okay, you understand. That's all. It's
I
necessary. You understand.
But I'm saying, what I want to say is that
give it to his ass, AZ.
I think a way to say this is that making fun of him is probably the best way ever to like avoid another Sharon Moore from appearing, not just lifting him up and like forgiving him. And
I didn't say lift him up. I said recognize.
You didn't say lifting him up. Yeah, you did.
But what I'm saying is we got to be more positive. All we do as black people is put down us. We never lift up a guy. I said I'm not trying to. I want to be positive too about it and say that this man needs help, and it's just like everybody else on this panel or in life or out there. It's people that don't have people to talk to, and that's all I was saying. That
yeah,
he's like us in a way, man. I mean, everybody is.
Everyone could be a Sharon Moore. I completely agree. I think if we, fall short of ourselves, we all do. But that requires an extraordinary amount of falling short.
Hey, I'll be willing to bet Sharon Moore said that ain't gonna be me, or I'll never do that. I guarantee, because we all done it. I've said it. Everybody that said I won't do that and get in a situation and end up doing it. So you can't say. That's why what Cheddar Bob said earlier is like, don't think it can't happen to you. Just don't think that. Because guess what? Pride comes before destruction. So when you think your pride get in your way, boy, that's the dangerous game you playing. So just be mindful and be humble enough to say it can happen to me, and just thank God that it ain't you. That's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
But I think the whole thing about lifting him up, and I think there are other people who exist.
Well, I ain't for lifting him up. You know what?
We should not do that.
We supposed to.
Not that
this
guy.
The thing. We supposed to shame him. We supposed to shame him. You know why? So he'll learn, and so that he won't do it again. That's biblical.
I don't think everybody gets where I'm going with that by lifting, because as black men, we have never said anything good about each other, man. And
what are you talking about?
What you meant to say was, I ain't trying to kick the black man while he down.
No, exactly, because that's all we go through.
But I'm saying that's what you're trying to say. I ain't kicking him while he down.
I agree with all that, but if there was a person who could be kicked down a little bit because of what he did, because it's kind of crazy, regardless of being black, it's him.
You said so you didn't understand. Understand what the statement was. Don't kick him while he's down. Now, what you can do, you can reprove him, meaning understand the situation to tell him, hey, bro, you was fucking up, bro. You ain't nothing wrong with that. But to bash him and kick him while he's down, that's kind of like some self-righteous shit that you might get in trouble down the road.
Like this. Everybody on this panel must be held accountable to their own actions. Now, here it go. Just like how he's not none of our family at all, right? Okay, that's cool. But guess what? If I were to do something out of the realm of being a moral man, and it affected you guys or anybody on here, you guys will be like, damn, man, why you do that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, something else. He could have did something else. But that's what I'm saying, that it's so many people like that on earth that where they don't have a support group. They don't have nobody to talk to. They don't have this type of thing going on right now. So you got to think, if any of you guys wasn't even on this panel right now, something you could get into it with a guy somewhere and either kill him or get hurt, anything. So while you're thinking about things, you're affecting people, or he's affecting people at his house when he's not there putting bread on their table. So it's an effect. It's a big snowball effect. The community gets worse. And fathers in the house. It's all kind of stuff, man. So what I'm saying is, as a whole, people have to look at this and say, hey, what is the underline? What is the common denominator about across the board?
Okay, I know what the common denominator.
That's the common denominator.
No, I got the common denominator. Hey, Danny Cordell.
That was the downfall.
I got it right here. Guess what I'm gonna tell y'all? Because anybody on this panel should understand. I'm gonna tell y'all about this shit that's called the power of the PUSSY. Jay-Z say that's why niggas get haircuts and try to dress fly. Know what I'm saying? Once you get some of that motherfucking pussy, I'm going to say it flat out on the panel, you will recognize and understand why Sean Moore like he is, why a lot of men end up like that in that situation. It's all behind that titty. That know what I'm saying, that experience with that woman, she might be really good at what she do, And when you and listen,
wait till it
anybody,
happens to you.
wait till it happen to you because you need to go and watch that movie Boomerang. That's what you need to go and watch, starring Eddie Murphy and Robin Gibbons. Go and watch that, man. Make sure you watch that movie. Then you're gonna learn everything what I'm trying to tell you. If you don't want to listen, if you don't want to listen to nothing I gotta say, watch that movie. You get some time and watch that movie Boomerang. Eddie Murphy. Starring Eddie Murphy. It's gonna give you all the game you need, and you'll understand why a lot of men end up like this in this situation behind a woman.
Because they're weak people. I don't know what to say. Like,
okay, man. Some of the strong men. He's read the Bible. It's some of the strongest.
weak.
The wisest. You talking about Solomon, the wisest man of all wise men.
What the hell?
That's the Bible. Hey. Who cares about a book written 3,000 years ago when there's examples today?
You see that?
That didn't stop Shiro or anybody from doing that. Who cares about it?
It lets you know there's nothing new under the sun.
It should be inherently in every person, especially the person of that leadership and that position, not to do that. And that's just inherent.
This is the thing. Like, everybody got it together until it happened. You see, because once it's easy for someone to say these things that ain't never been through nothing, ain't never seen nothing yet. But guess what? Keep living. Keep on living.
But it feels like you're trying to excuse what he did, though, by saying, you
I don't care what he. We ain't excusing nothing. Ain't nobody excusing nothing. Hey, listen.
If you listen, you'll pick up some.
This is the thing. We can't excuse nothing because we ain't in control of nothing. We're just speaking on the subject. That's it.
I think we
ain't excusing nothing. Right, I can't go get his ass out of jail, and I can't make him take back what he did. So I ain't excusing nothing. We're just speaking on the situation. That's it.
Not excuses. That's giving you're giving an explanation for him, and out
we just said we speaking on this subject. We ain't excusing nothing. You said it sounds like y'all making excuses or trying to excuse them. No, we can't do that. We don't have the power to do that. We just talking about the situation.
What do you mean? There's no power in excusing someone. It's about making an explanation, a logical explanation
of
for
why
a rational thing that they did.
You trying to?
And who's doing that? Who doing that?
You're saying that you don't know the situation now, and it could be you. You know what I mean? Like, this is a conceivable thing.
The problem is we keep doing it. We keep trying. I've heard people rationalize why Diddy did what he did.
Who did that?
Not you. I'm not you. Not you.
I was like, what the fuck?
Try to make reason why Diddy did what he did. And I'm hearing it the same way now with the Sharon Moore joint.
No, he wicked as hell.
You don't know what you would have did if you had the power. You know what? I would never have that kind of power. Everybody don't get a shot at that kind of power, man. So for that statement to be
that's a fact. Everybody don't.
Everybody will never get that kind of power.
Check this out. But check this out though. It's people that do exactly what that man did and work at McDonald's though. So it ain't about
did what?
The money. It ain't about having the power. It's about morality at the end of the day.
Though?
Because guess what? Hey, when I worked at, listen, this is what I'm gonna tell you. Check this out. I'm gonna tell you. No, listen, I'm gonna tell you because I did it myself, but I didn't bug out like him. But I was doing the same thing. He used to have 2 or 3 different girls. But this the point. I don't think I had my first car yet. So it ain't about no money.
He wasn't the vice president.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. No,
it's not. I was doing the same thing. I was doing the same thing.
No, you didn't. What are you talking about?
No, you weren't.
You weren't in the power position that he wasn't.
You weren't the head coach. You weren't the vice president. You weren't the COO.
No, we're not talking about the head coach. We're talking about the act of him having a woman and dealing with another woman. That's where the problem started.
No,
it's not.
No, it's not.
Oh, that ain't the problem.
It's the relationship. It's that it was his.
It's a subordinate. He is the superior. You cannot do that.
It don't matter. This is the point.
Yes, it
You ain't
does.
supposed
That's
to listen.
That's why he's
You ain't
fired.
supposed to do that at work. They'll tell you don't don't date at your job. It's some jobs that tell you that.
All
So
of
it's
them
the
do.
same type of
All
deal.
of them do though.
Right. So
All of
what
them
I'm
do.
telling you
What?
is I did it. I did the same thing. I had 2 different girls at the job.
But you wasn't
But
the COO. You were not the
but this
COO.
don't matter. I
But you
wasn't
were like a
supposed to do
boss
that.
over them, though. That's the
It
difference.
does.
Were you their boss?
Were they bought?
It
Well,
don't
yeah.
matter
Or
if
like
I'm
his
the boss or
coworkers? That's
not.
different.
Yes, it
I
does.
Yes, it
still
does.
the policy says I'm not supposed to do it.
Man,
And
you're not
guess
doing it.
what?
It's a
Guess
different. It's
what?
different from a
Guess what
subordinate
happened?
relationship.
Guess what happened? Guess what happened?
You're not
I got
held to
fired.
those same.
Guess
You got
but
fired.
guess what?
You
Guess
got
what?
fired.
I got fired and I wasn't the boss. So it still applied. The same thing happened. The point is, because the only difference is it's on TV and everybody know about it because the job he had. But you ain't
No,
supposed to do it
man.
on no level. You're not supposed to do that on no level.
Yeah, but it's still different though. It's still a different from.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
Only difference is everybody know about it and he made some money. That's the only difference. It
The
still
difference
was
is
immorality and it was
the
still
difference is that it's a possibility that you could keep your job. There's no
Well, I
possibility
didn't.
that Sharon Moore would have kept his job.
But I didn't.
There's no possibility.
Well, no, I didn't. They fired me.
When you just a regular worker, there's a possibility that this might skate through.
No,
when you break
when you break when you break a zero tolerance rule, it ain't nothing saving you.
I've seen it where somebody's broken a zero tolerance rule and they've stayed. I've seen it.
And what was that? Was he a black man?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. Zero tolerance rule broke it. Stayed.
Well, then it wasn't zero tolerance then.
No, it is. It's zero
No,
tolerance.
it ain't. Because zero tolerance means zero tolerance.
I saw
Bro,
it. He
stop
stayed.
it.
I saw it.
Well, okay, maybe he did. Well, I'm gonna just say this: it wasn't zero tolerance rule then. That's what I'm gonna say.
There is a possibility that you can stay with you in that role, but if you're in that higher position, there's no possibility for you. You held to a different standard.
Y'all there?
Y'all there? Hello? Yo. Anyway, that was a great show, man. Hey,
Yeah, great.
See, check. What ended up happening there?
I think
Black
I don't know.
Hands,
It like glitched out or something.
It like lagged out. Yeah.
Lost connection there. I don't know.
Oh, because I turned on mine upstairs and I tried to do the show from up there. There you go. I gotta read. Okay, that was me then. I did that. Where AC my song go? But where did we leave off at, man? I had to go upstairs right quick.
I don't even know, to be honest.
Oh yeah. I think it's when I don't know, but
I had went upstairs for a second. But I did want to get on to some other news. I guess Cam Newton is mad at Phillip Rivers for getting his they calling him back. They're gonna give Phillip Rivers a chance out there in Indianapolis.
yeah, man. I think he's gonna start on Sunday.
Well, shit.
Oh,
Who else he gonna get? Like the old boy, that quarterback, he out for the season. What he tore his Achilles or something?
Yeah.
I think it's Achilles, yeah.
Yeah, he does. So what the hell they gotta get somebody. And then this is the crazy thing. They didn't have a backup. Who was the backup in Indianapolis?
Like the backup is so disrespectful right now.
No, but who is the backup?
Well, both of the
Phillip
backups,
Rivers off the street is starting.
both of the backups hurt.
Oh, both of the back. Okay.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know
Richardson's hurt
that.
too. Yeah, that's
Richardson
true.
hurt.
I'm like, who is the backup
hurt his shoulder?
that he coming in starting? I know that I was finna say, dog, that backup must be garbage.
Yeah, he's pretty bad. He's
More
from,
than garbage.
Got drafted.
He doesn't even
this year.
They're like, hey, you don't even belong here, buddy.
So they was down. Hey, so Chet, remember what we spoke about the who we thought but it wasn't on the show, but we were talking about who did I think out of the NFC and the AFC, and I said I didn't think the Colts was that team, but not because of that coach, the quarterback got hurt, but I was just saying they not ready yet. You know what I mean? But now they definitely ain't ready because Phillip Rivers ain't coming off the street and take them to no Super Bowl.
Well, I guess I gotta propose the question. Is Cam Newton delusional or no? Then I mean,
Cam Newton.
He's got a better chance than Phillip
Cam
Rivers.
Newton just hating. He just hating because because how his career went, and he didn't get a chance again.
He think he should have got a shot.
And he think he should, but I thought he should about 4 years ago. But now I don't.
Well, he was on the team.
He's like 36 though. Phillip Rivers.
Well, that's what that was his chance. That was his chance. I felt like that was his chance, but he didn't do it. So, bro, it's at some point, man, you get too old, bro. And then I get it.
Phillip Rivers
But 44 is older than 36.
Okay, so check this out. Why do you think Phillip Rivers is 44 years old? Right?
44.
He's 44. Now listen. So if you ask me, Phillip Rivers at 44 years old is not better than Cam Newton off the couch. I'm just saying. And then that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Now, am I right? Nobody knows that. But if you ask me, if I needed a backup quarterback or a quarterback to finish the season, and both of my backups is hurt, and it's Phillip Rivers and Cam Newton, I'm picking Cam Newton. I'm just saying. But
why?
Because of what he did. The athlete he was and the quarterback that he was when he was in the league, because that's all you can go off of. You can't go off of what he gonna do right now because he's old. But guess what? Phillip Rivers is 44.
Who's a better thrower of the football? Cam Newton or Phillip Rivers?
Phillip
You know
Rivers
what?
he was nice though.
No, he was. You know what?
Touchdowns.
Hey, I wish I like Phillip Rivers. Cheddar tell you, I was hoping that they got him in Detroit, but they didn't. But so I like Phillip Rivers. But if you ask me from throwing the ball, just the throwing the ball aspect, I'll give it to Phillip Rivers. I'll give the edge to him because he can throw the long ball good and he can throw every pass. Now Cam, he can throw the ball, but he wasn't as sharp as Phillip, in my opinion. But overall, running and scrambling, Phillip Rivers can scramble. He wasn't a running quarterback. So in this day, well, guess what? All he gonna do now at 44, he's gonna only throw the ball because he couldn't run at 21. So at 44, I know he can't run. So from that aspect, Cam better. But if
you banking on your quarterback to run you into the playoffs,
no, I ain't saying that. I'm saying mobility. Phillip Rivers. When you see Phillip Rivers,
you saying Cam's a better runner than Phillip. Phillip's a better passer, but you would take Cam because his mobility. So you expect Cam to run you into the playoffs.
No, not that. That ain't what I said. Because you don't have to run every play, but you got to be able to get out of the way and be able to move around and be mobile in the pocket. At the 44, he ain't doing that. Now, if he got a line that he ain't got to move, now if you tell me if you got a line where he ain't gonna have to move, give me Phillip Rivers all day.
They got a decent enough line.
Well, I'm just saying, I feel. But if we going off of that line and Phillip Rivers have to stay right there and pass the ball in the pocket and don't move, give me Phillip Rivers. But
they bringing in Phillip Rivers to make 5 throws.
And they have Jonathan Taylor too.
Check this out.
Check this out
to run.
One second. Just check this out. Check this out.
Would you work out for Indy if they call? Yeah. You for a workout of a team call right now? Yeah. You still in shape though, Boog. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta call it. Your boy, you're still in shape, bro. You're still working out.
But man,
that's great. For 44 years old, coming out of retirement,
it's almost like a slap in my face, bro.
It's like,
I ain't gonna lie.
But let me ask you this: just how you said, I mean, granted, and you can take it how you want it. Just how you said, like women, when a guy's hitting them up, do you even come off like you're available? Is that the same in football? Like, do players come off like, I'm still open to play? Like, because a lot of people can misconstrue, and the only thing you can do is ask. But with your career and all the things that you do in the media, do you come off like you're available?
Besides that he was available? Why you asking me to do something that everybody else didn't do? I ain't no sucker. I ain't no lab rat. Come on, bro.
How do people want to know? So you still will work out. You still are available.
Bro. People be holding people to a standard that they ain't even holding everybody else to that standard.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't like. And well, you ain't showed that you... Have you followed my Snapchat?
And he's retired. You ain't even retired.
I did not. Yeah. And will not. Because of an opportunity like this.
And he also was in a system, but still, like,
I don't give a damn if he was in a family. He's 44 years old, bro.
Yeah, 44. Bull dog. Got to money.
You see what I'm saying? Understand what you're saying.
He got
How do people hold Cam Newton to a standard that you're not holding everybody else?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Talk about it. Did y'all hear that?
Yep. Hey. Yeah. And guess what? This is what Cam just said. What we've been talking about earlier. Why Why did he get an opportunity?
Same standard.
Right. Why did he get a chance? And what? Cam Newton is what? 8 years younger than him or something? How old is Cam Newton?
He's 36, yeah, so he's 8 years. Yeah.
So he's 8 years younger than him. I don't know.
It's a little delusional, though. I think he's just a bit jaded. I think he's just like.
No, I believe that.
I think
no, because I said, remember, I said when I first heard it, I said I think he hating because I feel like and I didn't even hear that interview. I mean, you know that what he said. I said he was hating just off the fact that because I know he was mad about how New England did him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I think he's still mad about that too. You know what I'm saying? I think he's still mad about that. And then when they got a 44-year-old over him, he really really made him like, what?
I mean,
a running
response though is not like
quarterback
the
at
best
that.
response.
Is
Like, what if Phillip Rivers like first play just gets his ACL just annihilated or something like that? Because he's he can't get off the couch.
They still ain't gonna call Cam. They still ain't gonna call Cam.
I mean, now they're not.
I bet a million. I bet everything in my bank account. They ain't calling Cam. Because if they was gonna call Cam, they would have called him before they called him. They ain't never call Cam.
I don't know. I think now, like after what he said in the podcast thing, if he
really ain't gonna get it after that.
He really can't. But I think
he wasn't. No, that's why he said it, because he knew he wasn't. He knew. Because you think about it, Cam never retired. He just said, I ain't never retired. Oh boy, retired. They brought him out of retirement instead of signing a free agent.
Guys, the NFL is a results-based driven league. And Cam's results didn't warrant him to get a call to go work out. Cam as a career, Cam is a 59% completion rate. Phillip Rivers is 64.5. 65. Let's call it 65%. That 7%, that 6% is a very large difference.
But listen, how many Super Bowls did Phillip Rivers go to? I thought it was results based.
It does not matter.
I thought so. It's stat based, but he went to a Super Bowl.
It's a team-wide thing, Super Bowl appearance.
Oh, now it's a team. So okay, so now it's a team. So look, so it's safe to say then. Well, how could you make that a defining factor? That's why they took a man that's retired, that's 44,
because
and
you
take
don't
him
throw the
off the
football
couch.
well enough for me to call you.
Because a stat is like a completion percentage.
You complete 59% of your passes. You do not get a call. We are not calling you. You might as well retire. We're not calling you for 59%. You don't get that call. Now, if you were at 65%, you get that call. 59%, you don't get that call.
He ain't getting that call if he has 75%.
No. If you can play, you can play.
He don't get that call.
You don't care how old you are. We just proved it.
Well, that's the thing. We're gonna see how Phillip Rivers work out. Well, they ain't going no way. I didn't think they was going no way. So I know Phillip ain't taking them. So, but they got their man though. They got their man. That's my man.
Daniel Jones wasn't like that good of a quarterback either. He was trash last year. So if they can replicate that same Indiana Jones,
he's just trying to hold. He's just trying to salvage salvage the season.
Yeah, I don't think it's
we
like
could get somebody that
season.
can do that. We gonna go get him, no matter how old you are. They would have called Tom Brady if he was available.
Right.
If he wasn't in the booth, they would have called Tom Brady. We're not calling 59%. We're not calling that. You wouldn't do that if you were running an organization.
Well, that organization.
Would you go? Would you call the CO?
I already told you what I already told you.
What?
I said I'll take Cam over Phillip.
You fell every time.
I already said it. So, but
you let Cam lead your team, man.
Well, I'm just saying.
I'm gonna take 65%. You can do whatever with that 50.
And guess what? But guess what? Even if Cam went or if Phillip go, they still ain't winning. So it really don't matter. You're just giving Cam a chance. That's all. Because ain't neither one of them quarterbacks is going to put them over the top to win the Super Bowl. Cam or Phillip.
We're just trying to salvage the season, man.
Right. That's why they took Phillip.
I can believe it. Well, so basically you saying, well, a consensus on this panel right now. Man, do you pick up Cam or Phillip Rivers? Which one are you picking up? No matter, you probably don't even know what none of them can do, but who are you picking up?
I think I'm going to pick Rivers. I think, what he said about the stats, that matters. I don't care about the success of his team or something like that. I'm saying
man, you are a stats-driven person. You have a degree in finance. Numbers matter in your field.
Oh yeah.
In any field, numbers matter. Those numbers mean something, man.
But this the thing, though. He's 44. So you mean to tell me a 44-year-old gonna put up the same stats he did when he was 24? Is that what you're saying to me? No, I'm asking. No soliloquy. Just yes or no. Is a 44-year-old putting up the same stats as a 24?
What's a soliloquy?
Bullshit.
Oh.
Right. So I'm just asking, listen, I'm asking you, a 44-year-old Phillip Rivers is putting up the same numbers as a 24-year-old. Is that what you're saying? I'm asking you that. You can't answer the question. I'm asking you.
We're not saying that that's going to happen. We're just saying that.
Okay. All right. So all right. That's all I was asking. Thank you. That's all right. All right. Go ahead.
If you could throw for 175 yards and 2 touchdowns, we'll take that.
It's good.
You don't turn the ball over.
Cam can do that.
No, he cannot. He's never proved it. When has he proved it?
You saying Cam ain't never threw for 175 yards and 2 touchdowns? Is that what you're saying?
When okay. All right. He's been consistent enough.
Just say, man, say you hate Cam without saying you're hating on Cam. Bro, stop it. Just stop it, bro. Stop it.
Why do we have to make it that when we talking about numbers, man?
No, I'm just saying. You just said you would take 175 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I said Cam that's what they're asking him to do.
Well, I'm saying Cam can do that.
He didn't do it.
So that ain't what they asked.
In 2021, when he went back to Carolina, he did not do that.
Okay, well, that's your opinion, but.
No, that's
you didn't say when.
You keep saying opinion, bro.
You didn't say when. You just said Cam can't do that. But I know in that Super Bowl season when he was an MVP, he did
talking
that.
About an outlier season.
Okay, well, I'm just saying he did it though. Phillip Rivers ain't never been the MVP of the NFL. That's all I'm saying. Like, I get what you're saying. Well, Phillip ain't never been to one.
That's true.
But I'm just saying, like, what I'm saying is
Cam ain't got no career 65% completion rate. That's all I know.
Well, he probably don't. But he been to the Super Bowl. He been an MVP, so he wasn't no sucker. Why you might want to think he a sucker?
I've never said
you don't be a sucker and be the MVP of no league, especially the NFL. But that's just my opinion.
State the facts. Stop stating your opinion. State the facts.
Well, he been to a Super Bowl and he was the MVP.
Give me a fact. I gave you a fact.
He went to a Super Bowl. He led his team to a Super Bowl and he was the MVP. Is that not fact?
And he out the league.
And yeah, that's it. But
my man get the call. Your man don't get no call.
But it ain't because he better than him though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, well, that's how you feel. Loser. Yeah, he a better loser.
That's how they feel.
He a better loser because they're not trying to win though. They're not trying to win.
Yes, they are.
They're not trying to win because if they was, they'd have picked Cam over him.
Yeah,
if they was trying to win.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. They'd have picked Cam.
Man, only thing I can say is Cam Newton been on this 4th and 1. He on 106 in sports. He's doing all of these things. I don't think he really got it in him no more, to be honest. But at the same time,
he ain't had it in him for the last 4 years. Let me just say this. Cam Newton last year, 2021. Let me give you this. He played 8 games, started 5. So we're gonna give this a 5-game sample size. Phillip Rivers is gonna have about a 4-game sample size. So this was Cam's 5-game sample size. He was 0-5. He was 69 of 126 completions to attempts, which gave him a 54% completion rate, 684 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. Are you calling that?
Whose stats was those?
Those are Cam Newton stats 2021.
That's his last season.
Last season, Carolina, he was 0-5, 69 of 126 as far as passing completions to attempts, 54%, 684 yards, 4 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. And I ask you, are you calling that?
No, I mean, man.
Are you giving him a call?
I can't call him yet. Now, what's Phillip Rivers' number?
Let me give you Phillip. Let me find Phillip. Phillip, my boy. Let me find Phillip, my boy. Phillip's last year, 2020. Let me give it to you. Phillip was 11-5, 369 completions to 543 attempts, 68% completion rate, 4,169 passing yards, 24 touchdowns to 11 interceptions. Are you giving him a call?
Over that last season of Cam Newton's, I got to give Phillip Rivers the call.
You giving Phillip Rivers a call.
But I would also factor in age, and I also would factor in this guy.
Phillip was older. Phillip was older.
I know, but I'm saying I'm still going to I mean, he didn't have a good year. Come on now. We know this.
You're not giving him. But you're not calling him, bro.
We got to call a book now. But
you're not calling him, though. You're not giving that a call.
I can't. But here it goes. You just got to give this guy. You got to know what I'm going to say here is that he's going to be younger and he's a runner. He's more stronger. He's more athletic than Phillip Rivers ever wished to be.
Chad, I can't justify 54% though.
I can't justify anything. And here we go. Listen. They might be looking for something. Now, if I'm looking for to run like Cortland, you said what they're gonna do, run all the way to the run through the playoffs with Cam. And hell yeah, if I had him, get this motherfucker here, run the fuck out this goddamn ball. And matter of fact, don't pass it, motherfucker. we running this bitch, and then we gonna run it on 4th and 1 every time. Your show called 4th and 1, nigga. Let's go. So I'm gonna actually put him to the test. I'm gonna make him be a man. I'm gonna make him show me that you got it. And then if not, get your punk ass on back on 4th and 1 and 106 and then parking shit.
Hey, but this is the thing. Phillip Rivers is not slinging the ball at 44 like he was in 5 years ago. He's not.
Why can't he though?
Because he's older. That's the age is undefeated on any man or woman for that matter. Now,
Yeah.
if we going by in their prime, give me Phillip, but he's way past his prime. And then it's
Cam's
only
way
4
past his
games.
prime. So what
Well,
are you
no.
saying?
Well,
What are you saying?
if Cam is past his prime and Phillip Rivers is 8 years older,
They're both past their prime.
no, you said Cam was way past his. So what that make
They're
Phillip
both way
then?
past their prime.
Well, I'm saying, just say it, call it for what it is. Don't.
What are you taking the shot on? What are you taking the shot on?
I ain't taking a shot on old man though. That's the point. The old man go and sit on down.
This is all you got though. This is all you got. One, you got two. You got two options. You gonna take a chance on 59%, or you gonna
I'm taking a chance on Cam Newton. I already said it. I'm taking Cam Newton over the old man.
And this is the problem that I have. Nobody thinks nobody looks at the totality of everything. They always think with their heart. What does your head say? What does your eyes say?
Oh no, he's old. My eyes and my head say he's old. He's 44 years old. That's the only thing fighting against him with me. He too old. But if he was the same age as Cam, if they was the same age, give me Phillip. 8 years. Do you know? Listen, how long? What's the average career? Hold on, listen to this. Answer me this. What's the average career in what's the average length of career? Listen to the question. What's the average career in the NFL?
2.5, 3 years.
Okay, so that means he's done had. So if he 8 years older, I'm not taking him, bro. I'm just saying, I'm not taking him. Just off of his age. Just off of his age. That's all I'm saying.
Think about this.
I'm just saying.
Phillip,
but he's 8 years older. He's 8 years.
Think about this though. You just said.
So that means he's a granddad.
Think about this. At the same age, Phillip was Phillip was playing.
I said if they the same age, I'm taking. Right now, today in 2025, if they was the same age, I'm taking Phillip Rivers. But he's 8 years older. That's the only reason why I'm taking Cam. That's all I'm saying.
You taking Cam because of your heart, man.
I'm taking Cam because a dinosaur can't run my offense. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, he can. Your offense doesn't have him running around and running like Cam does.
And see, that's where I say it's the need of the team. Now, if they think that Phillip Rivers looks prototypical to your Daniel Jones, and they're like, hey, he plays like Phillip Rivers to us. And they're like, well, shit, go get the real Phillip Rivers or whatever. I don't know.
Let's go get the real Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, but he's when he fart, dust come out them.
Stop just saying anything, man.
Bro, he's old
here, bro.
He's 44.
We know he old.
Okay, that's the one I'm saying.
But we have to go with the numbers. What does the numbers say? The numbers say Cam is 59%. That's what the numbers say. The numbers say he's 59%. Yeah. The numbers say Phillip Rivers is 65%. Their last seasons, Cam was 54%. Phillip was 68%. How can we just put that to the side and just say, oh, I'm gonna take Cam because he can run?
No, I said he's younger.
Younger doesn't mean he's better though.
I'm saying we're not talking. I'm saying younger is better in that situation.
No, it's not.
Because when you factor in what they asking him to do. Now, this is the point. They're not trying to win. So I don't even.
They are trying to win. That's why they called him.
They ain't trying to win. Because if they was trying to win, They would definitely not call a 44-year-old.
If they was trying to win, they would call Cam.
They wouldn't call a 44-year-old. No, Cam ain't the only. Cam ain't the only quarterback that they could have called.
Called Cam. You're right. They would have called Cam.
Yeah. No, they were never gonna call Cam.
Yeah, they would have called.
That's the point.
I believe they would have called.
Because they ain't never called. Right? They would never call Cam. Because if they was gonna call him, they would have called him. Yeah. Right. They were never calling Cam. Period. Yeah. So that's why he said. That's why he said what he said on that interview when he was talking. He just told you.
You would have called him though.
I would have called him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You. Everybody else.
Me.
Called, but you would have called him.
He. I'm just telling you. I stand on what I say.
I see.
I told you from the beginning. I said I would have called Cam first. I wouldn't have called Phillip because he's 44 years old. That in itself, regardless of what he did 10 years ago or 5 years ago or whenever he did it, he's 44 years old at the end of the day.
What's the difference between 40 and 44?
4 years, a whole career in the NFL, because that's the average.
He wasn't in the NFL for those 4 years.
Man,
rookie. He was on the couch. He's healing. That's healing time for him. He's back and he's ready to go crazy.
If that's what you believe.
We'll see on Sunday. I
just think sometimes, man, y'all don't believe nothing y'all say, man. Y'all just talk just to say anything.
No, man. I gotta,
you don't believe that with your heart. Sometimes, man, we don't believe what we say in our heart. We just say to say anything.
Well, what we gonna really see is on Sunday when they crack his ass, and you think that the other team's gonna let this motherfucker do anything, and he's 44 goddamn years old.
We ain't asking
about that. It's the Seahawks too. So.
All we want you to do is to manage the game.
They're gonna be chasing his ass around that motherfucker. They're gonna be chasing his ass.
They're gonna blitz. They're gonna blitz the shit out of Phillip Rivers.
They sure are.
His middle name gonna be Cry Me a River. I mean, Cry Me. Because he finna be out there talking about, man, blood, motherfucker, blood. Yeah, okay. But we gonna see. You gonna need to run now because every defense is looking at this saying, shit, we ain't finna let no motherfucker 44 years old get hot out here and get these motherfucking passing routes going. Blitz, 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 blitz this motherfucker. Make him run. He can't. Let's go. So, then you say they play the Seahawks.
Hey, defensive coordinator, he gonna blitz the shit out of Phillip Rivers because they already know he can't move, and and guess what he gonna end up doing? He's gonna end up having happy feet and throw interceptions. That's what's gonna happen.
We shall see, man.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
But I will say this though. No, but I will say this. His IQ is high as a quarterback. And there's no kickback about that. This guy was a first-class fucking quarterback. So he can deliver that ball, but is he really into it still? Are they going to be able to protect this man? Are they going to be actually able to protect Phillip Rivers running around the field under attack? He will not have an easy day in the office on Sunday against the Legion of Boom juniors. So I like I said, we will see. And if you're on this panel right now, if you think that Phillip Rivers was such a good pickup, and I ain't gonna say that it's wrong either, because like I said, I would have probably picked Phillip Rivers looking at the numbers. But I'm just saying, when he's running around on Sunday, are you really would you put money on it that he would come out with this win on Sunday against fucking Seattle that is really battling to get into the playoffs? I just don't see it, man.
They're not going to win, but it's going to be good performance probably from Rivers. I don't know, but Seattle's obviously going to win, obviously, because they got JSN and everyone else. But
let me tell you what the prognosticators have his prop as. Let me see. Over under passing yards 152. It's basically what I said, 175.
He needs to get over 150. Yeah, he does need to get over. He needs to get over on that to even be considered as a good pickup.
That's exactly what I said. I said 175, 2 touchdowns, no turnovers.
If he do that, he coming in doing some real shit, and I won't fake it.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
they're not asking Phillip to throw 300 yards
and win. Yeah, and win. Yeah,
but that's the thing. No, we taking the win if he throw 100 yards and 1 touchdown. I'm saying you taking the win over.
Yeah.
If he don't win, it don't matter if he go in there and throw 300 yards and 5 touchdowns in a loss. That's not what we got him for. We got him to win. So I don't care about the numbers. It's about is he gonna win? Is he gonna help that team? Because the team is what? What's their record? 9-4 or something?
8-5.
Are they 8-5? Okay, no, they need to win. They might not even fucking make the playoffs.
They need to win.
They gotta win. So it ain't about no numbers. Go out here and guide us to a win. If that's what it don't matter what his numbers is. He might not. He don't have to throw no touchdowns. Just win. Because they need to win to stay in the punt.
He has to perform somewhat to,
it depends on. He don't have to perform. He only have to perform as much as the other team.
So you telling me if he turn around and hand the ball off 38 times?
Guess what? As long as it's a win, if it's a win, it's a win. No matter how you get it.
How did he guide him to win?
Yeah, how did he guide that?
He didn't guide him.
The coach. This is the thing. This is what it is. This is what it is. Whatever, just like Cheddar Bob said earlier, it's what the team needs. They might not, just like you said, they might not need him to throw 300 yards. But whatever it is, at the end of the day, it has to equal a win, right? That's what they got him for, right?
I said they got it for about 5. They got it for about 5 to 6 throws. We need you to make about 5 to 6 clutch throws. That's what we get you for.
Now that make more sense. That's doable if that's all you need. So out of them 5 or 6 throws, out of an hour long game, he gonna be doing some running.
No,
not him. I'm talking about he gonna be handing that ball off.
Yeah,
because they got a hell of a running back.
We expect Jonathan Taylor to get about 27 to 28 carries.
No, he gonna
30 to 35.
Yes, that's more like it. Yes, I can go. That's what it's gonna be. Be like they're gonna be handing the ball off because they got the running back. That's who they gonna ride. They're not riding Phillip Rivers. They're not riding. And that's what
they was getting Phillip to make.
That might be an overall factor.
If they want to win, though, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking I'm looking at if they're going to try to win this game, they're not. Phillip Rivers is not coming in there and winning the game. They're going to hand the ball off, and their defense is they got a hell of a defense. They're going to lean on their defense, and they're going to run the ball. But anybody can hand the ball off, though.
But that's all I was saying from the beginning. Is that they called Phillip because they believe he can make those 5 or 6 throws that Cam can't make. That's all I said. The numbers say that Cam completes 60%. We're going to take this 65 and roll with it. No matter the age. We're throwing the age out of the window.
The reason why, in my opinion, this is why they took him, because they're going to run the ball anyway.
Well, they could have went and got anybody if they was gonna do that.
That's why I said I would have took Cam because that's all you're gonna do is run the ball anyway.
Like he said though, he gotta have them 5 or 6 completions. He gotta have them 5 or 6 completions, man.
Well, no, not just completions. No, it got to be some third. No, he got to have 4 or 5, 5 or 6
to keep
third
the chains moving.
down, third down, not just any passes. It's got to be third down.
I didn't say any passes. I
Clutch.
said those. That's
Clutch.
what I said.
That's third down. Clutch is third down, is it not?
You didn't listen to what I said. That's exactly what I said.
I'm telling Chet, he said 5 or 6 throw. I'm saying, no, not just 5 or 6. They got to be clutch third down throws that's going to move the chains. That's clutch.
Well, that's the only time he's really going to pass. In any passing situation, he will be passing it. Right. Now, if he throws the interception, they will be running it on 3rd and 4. You know what I'm saying? 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6.
Shit, they're gonna run it on 3rd and 10. They said, man, we on that.
3rd and 5.
They ain't running. They're not running on no 3rd and 10. Hell no. But like I say, man, we'll see though. It depends on how the game is being played. And then depends on how the defense is playing. Because if your defense playing our lights out, you can run the ball. If the defense is letting Seattle score, you're gonna have to throw the ball. And that's what we're gonna see.
That's the point I said with Cam. They are not gonna let you run them to the playoffs.
Well, we don't know. It depends on who jump out with a lead. Just like
do y'all hear me at all?
Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. My ask is this: Is there a point that where this game might be a big fucking game for the NFL as well? Are we really looking at the whole big picture here? You bring back a 44-year-old fucking Phillip Rivers to the fucking leading team in the division, and this motherfucker they need him to go to be like and bring him home. So this is going to be a well-watched game. It's going to be a lot of eyes on this
definitely. Game here, man.
Absolutely.
It's
going to be a lot of pressure on Phillip Rivers to really deliver. Seriously. Because if not, he's putting his legacy on the line.
Well, I picked them to lose to the Seattle, but this was before I even knew Phillip was coming back, though. But this is it's a story though. It's a story. I mean, what would be better
it's
first game back?
Story, man.
Phillip comes back, lead them to a win, and what they on the 2-game losing streak, right? Or something like that.
It might be 3 or 4.
I know it's 2.
Yeah.
So he come back, get them off their losing streak.
I think they lost their last 2 for sure.
I mean, it's a story. I just think they lost too many games to make it to the playoffs, though. They in the hunt.
You got something to say about this?
What? All I see is what Cam's saying on there. I'm just listening. I'm seeing what we say. Cam Newton delusional or no? We still talking about the coach?
Oh, you don't know? Okay, we watched the video where he was saying that he mad that they didn't call him over Phillip Rivers. We were basically saying, can he really play again and play?
It's disrespect. You call it a 44-year-old who never really had good feet like that. He a pocket passer. Like he can't move nowhere. They'll kill him out there.
That's you wasn't old. I said the same thing.
It's just a fact. Like it's a fact.
So numbers don't matter to you either, I guess.
Man, NFL, man, is what have you done for me lately, league?
What has Cam
They
done
don't
for you
give a
lately?
damn. They don't give a damn. It don't account for nothing when you're talking about the speed of the NFL at the quarterback position, trying to adapt to that after being, man, I'm talking about you ain't been in the league like 5 years or something like that. That's disrespect for anybody who recently been in the league.
Cam,
That's insane.
Cam ain't been in the league the last 4 years.
No, I'm just saying it's disrespect for anybody who done been in the league. But Cam a lot younger than Phillip too. Know what I mean? So like they used to call Vinny Testaverde out for years. Yeah. So I'm just looking at it from a standpoint of you talking about a 44-year-old man who never really was really a mobile guy like that in the first place.
Well, they
And you
know that
talking
though.
about
That they know
you
that.
talking about putting him in behind center, man. Like
Who
that's
you want? Who would
insane.
do?
Like
So you would call Cam too then?
no, I wouldn't call Cam. But I definitely wouldn't call no damn Phillip Rivers like that. You might as well call Brett Favre then. Why don't we call Peyton Manning? You know what I mean? What the hell? Eli Manning. While we at it, hell, let's call Vinny. Let's call Vinny Testaverde.
It would be the same result, probably.
No, just being realistic though, man. There's some young quarterbacks out there that's some veterans that they can call on, man. Like there's somebody that's like been waived recently. They got some experience. They can get on that field, man. That's insane for them to even come on, man.
That's what I said that too. It's funny you said that. I said it's different quarterbacks that's in the league right now that's young, that they could have called. But they chose a dinosaur. And I'm like, okay, but then for 65% to call us a 44-year-old that can't run and can't move, they gonna blitz the shit out of him. That's all they gonna do.
That's not the reason why they called him though.
No, I'm talking from my perspective. I'm not calling this guy with this defense, these defenses, they're gonna blitz the shit out of him. He can't move, he gonna be throwing the ball early, or he gonna throw an interception. I'm just saying, or he gonna get sacked.
Aren't you a fan of the
return
Ravens?
for the touchdown.
Hey, what did they
Aren't you a fan of the Ravens?
see? Hey. What's my man name? I know it's hard to see. I don't want to start his name. Hey,
Who's a fan of the Ravens?
Cortland.
I'm a Ravens fan.
What did the Ravens do to CHEDDAR a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, but you look what was it? They got video of his line. Did you see that? What I sent you, AZ, about Cleveland's line? It's all over the internet. They don't even block for CHEDDAR.
I want to go to it, so just leave him alone.
All rookies or some shit.
Who was that?
No,
Everybody quiet.
it wasn't all rookies. It just was ever since the preseason, they ain't been blocking for CHEDDAR, man. So
no, I'm saying what did they do?
They blitzed him.
Right.
And then to
no, I'm saying
they
heated him up, right?
They what?
They heated him up. They blitzed him, right?
Yeah. Because they blitzed him because they knew that that Cleveland line ain't shit.
No, it's not about they do that to.
Well, I'm just saying that the facts is the facts. They ain't shit. So whatever you want to add on to that, put that first and then add on to it, because then you'll be disingenuous. We're not gonna sit here and seeing like they got a hell of a line and Shedeur just was sloppy. No, that we're not gonna do that. We all know that line is garbage. Everybody and every Stevie Wonder can see it. So, but add on to that after for whatever you're gonna say. But just let's be honest in here.
I was just trying to make your point. That's all I was saying.
Well, I'm saying, but that line in Indianapolis is better than the Cleveland line.
No, what I'm saying is that you said that they could have called anybody instead of Phillip Rivers, right?
Well, I said Cam. I would have called Cam.
Would call Cam.
And then I'm saying it's more younger
so you
quarterback,
don't think
free agents.
You don't think they bring in the same game plan for Cam as for Phillip Rivers?
No, it's got to be a different one.
No, I'm talking about the defensive scheme, defensive wise.
Well, if this the thing. When you blitz a mobile quarterback, it's gonna be different because he can
make
move.
him throw it. They're gonna make him throw that shit.
Hello.
They're gonna. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to.
You think they're gonna heat him up too?
I don't know if they blitz Cam like they blitz Phillip, because he can move a little better than Phillip and he'll run it. But yeah, I don't think they play him the same as they play Phillip. I don't think so, but I could be wrong.
All right, fellas, we finna wrap up this show today, but I want to say if anybody else got something to say about anything, it's probably right time, a good time to say your piece right now. And here it go. It doesn't matter what you got to say, but it's just, if you missed something throughout this little show, if you wanted to say something, this is the time for you to get it off. And I want to say, if you're watching this show, would you please like and subscribe? And if you want to donate to the show, $ Tycoon Brand at the Cash App, holla at your boy. But I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and figure out if you want to say something. Do you want to clarify anything? Do you want to say anything on your behalf or of tonight's show? Or is there anything that you just wanted to add that you probably missed throughout the show? And we're going to always come back to a lot of these subjects, because we haven't finished anything. It's just we're creating the conversation. So things may come up maybe a week from now and be like, look, man, I remember we watched that show, man, and I think this, whatever. But we'll be able to come back and look at this and say, wow, man, Phillip Rivers actually did what the fuck we said, or Phillip Rivers didn't do shit, or whatever. But we're going to be able to reflect on it. And now's your time. Anybody got anything to say?
No, man, I had some technical difficulties, but we good. No, I feel like it was a solid show. We had a lot of feedback, a lot of dialogue throughout it, man. It was a nice show.
Hey, I ain't seen D Trice in about a month of Sundays. It was good to see, nephew.
It really was, man. Shout out to D Trice for joining out the show today. Special guest, man, and Cortland. We're gonna always thank you guys for showing up.
Oh man, I appreciate
because our dialogue and the way that we kick it, it's awesome, because we get to. Yes, man. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, appreciate y'all, man, for letting me come on here, man.
Oh, man, you family. You are family. Yeah, we ain't letting you come on. This is your platform.
Yeah, this is it.
But you three guys have the. This is you guys' show. So I am coming on your platform. So I have to say thanks in that regard.
Yep.
You know, this is y'all three are this is your show. You are the hosts. So yes.
Well, we'll say it like this: you're a reoccurring host on the Happy
Yeah.
Face podcast.
You
Yeah,
are a part of this team, man.
Hey, we can't do it without y'all.
man. Without the dialogue, without
We
the extra
can't do it.
opinions, without the
This
more
happens
subjectiveness, without more
right.
content.
Banter. And that's what this is our life, man. And I'm so glad that I'm able to connect both sides of my family and in a way that a lot of people don't do. You know what I mean? When you have certain family, you usually stick over here, you don't take them over there. And sometimes you got to get to know everybody. Everybody got to get to know everybody. And what a better way for me to integrate my family to each other
Where's
and
Toby?
have great conversations and debates and just talk about life.
Where's Toby,
So
man?
he'll be on not he was coaching can you hear me? He coaching.
Yeah, you told me. Yeah, you told me. Yeah,
Can you hear me? He's coaching right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
He'll be on with us, man. He gonna be able to get on.
So who you coaching? Hair? Did you say?
Other than that, man, I want to thank you guys again for always showing up. I don't even know if you guys know, but University of Michigan coach and Cam Newton got us talking for 3 hours, man. And that's something special. So I want to give you guys I want to let you know that this is big, man. So the more we get at this, and it's gonna pay off in the end, fellas. It's gonna really pay off in the end. So I kind of want to tell you guys to give yourself a round of applause. Thank you for showing up. Thank you guys. Thank you guys all the time.
Welcome to
Sure.
another show.
Welcome to another show.
Welcome to another show. Hey, I love it, man. And I want, like I said, man, thank you guys. But I'm gonna go out with I guess. Oh, I ain't got my stuff with me, man. I supposed to give my positive notes of the day, but we'll be back tomorrow with another show. Hopefully, we have our co-host Corlin, Black Hands, AZ My Zone, and your boy Cheddar Bob be in the building. We will have some gear. We got the hats. I made these myself here. These are all hand knit. I mean, not hand knit. Let me stop. Hand sewn or sewn by a sewing machine. Hold on, I ain't gonna be lying over here. But I make my own stuff. It's my Gear Tycoon thoughts yielded currency out of nowhere. We got shirts, we got whatever, we got shorts, we doing everything. So, and we had a Happy Face podcast gear coming up soon. Trying to get everything together. Shopify's, we're trying to get everything rolling so you guys can feel a part of the show just as well as family. So everybody out there, like I said, I want to thank you guys again for showing up. Happy Face Podcast. Happy Podcast. Happy Face Podcast. We're gonna go out with this.
AZ My Zone and Black Hands.
Welcome to another show. This is your boy. Welcome to another show. This is your boy, Chester Searles, where money rules the world. With my co-host, AZ My Zone, and BLACKHANDS. I love that shit.
Hey, I just watched the funniest video ever, but it's on Instagram, bro. Listen, I gotta figure out how to give it to you. Hold on, I'm gonna figure it out.
I'm gonna teach you.
I ain't hear you. You was breaking up.
I got what I'm gonna send you. It had me cracking up today.
Man, listen, this one I'm trying to figure out how to cause it always have the link is on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to figure out how to change the link.
But you can find it
somewhere else. Hold on.
No,
yeah,
you can find it on YouTube.
How?
You said I'm saying,
how do I what do I do to put it in? Do I put the same link in YouTube?
Or no, what you do is you look at the title of it and try to see the title.
And then or say what's going on in the video. You know what I mean? Cause I did that before. Like, man does this and I found it, like I searched it like that, but I don't even know how to word it to say so it can find it though. You know what I mean? What do I say? But I'll figure it out.